Hello, good day, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. What up, basically, is what I'm trying to get to there. How goes it, everybody? Hopefully, life is treating you fine. Fine and maybe even dandy. Fine and dandy. That's what we're shooting for here. Onlydraven Gaming. What's up and welcome. So, a couple of things I'm working on today. Right now, I'm just adding a few more filing cabinets to my stack here. Starting to run a little low on space. More to this. Put them up so high I can barely reach them. Here. That'll last me. 3 hours getting prestiges. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Well played, sir. What's up, Turtle? Everybody popping in there. Who we got today? Crash Boys, Litz, Mango Popsicle, Pagochi. Hey, Muttley, what up? Verse Moon, Will 678, Turtle, and Noel. It's been going adequate. Let's talk about that. This morning did not go as well as I would have liked. So I got up. I was very tired, but I got up anyway because, you know, what I do. And had prepared. I worked all yesterday and last night preparing and building tutorial for how to automate polymer clay. And I got up this morning, allocated myself just enough time to film it because I knew it was going to be one of the longer ones I've ever made, and it will be. And I was very proud of myself because I managed to do it all in the first take. There's going to be some editing in there, but I mean, I got everything done in the first take that I needed. And I was very, very pleased with myself. I said, I'm going to go ahead and edit this one so that tomorrow, Tuesday, the day I normally post them, I have time to film one more because I have a doctor's appointment smack dab in the middle of the day in the morning before my other job starts. That's going to limit my filming time. So I want to get one done today. Well, I sit down to edit that, and lo and behold, just like sometimes happens during the stream, some kind of OBS update. It had unsynced my microphone, so the entire thing I did recorded absolutely no talking. So the entire thing was wasteless. 48 minutes worth of filming, all gone to the trash. Tomorrow I have to go to my doctor's appointment, rush home, try to get it and the second one filmed and edited. If I can try and get them up before, you know, I have to start the other job. So it was an unexpected development, but you know, what you going to do? These things happen. That's a different scene. Yes. Maybe I'll make it two of the same thing here. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty crappy. It's happened before, but normally, you know, it's what, 10 or 15 minutes. My tutorials are pretty short. I'm not that worried about it. This was literally the longest one I'd ever filmed. And I mean, the upside to that, because, you know, looking for rainbows and sparkles here. The upside to that is, you know, while I was doing it and I got done, there's always that, oh, I wish I would have done this a little differently or that a little differently. Now I have that opportunity to do so. So I go back and do some of the things that on the fly in the middle of filming I wish I had done. So there's that, you know, again, looking for the magical rainbows and unicorns. Hello, Teresa. So it's, the problem is this. So the way I've got this tutorial set up is in the tutorial area, I've built two areas to build it. One of them, I've already completely built it. So I start off by going over the build and showing how everything is set up. The second one, I then go ahead and actually build the thing. Because a lot of times if I make big complicated ones but I don't build it on camera, a lot of people complain. I wish you would have built it instead of just putting it there. It'd been better to see. I'm like, okay, but some people don't want that. So what I'm going to do, for the first time ever, I'm going to put a timestamp down in the description. So I'm like, if you want to only see me actually building it, just to go here. If you want to watch the overview, watch right now and leave when you're done. Bye, Noel. I shall do so. Trying to make things that makes everybody happy. That can go in, that can go in. sworn I had folders for some of these. Machines will not go in folders. Most of them won't. Can't put tanks in folders. Ender things won't go in folders. None of the mechanism machines will go. Might be able to put that in a folder. I think that's everything. Let's see here. Oh, am I watching a show? I'm going to leave this open. Oh, no problem, Evan. I appreciate that. And again, it's not too bad of a deal. Like I said, it just means I do it again. And again, it'll probably, for all of it said and done, the next one will actually be better than the first one would be, because now, like I said, I can fix things after the fact I wish I'd done differently. So there we go. But today, we're here. That is awesome. Oh, is there like a new like scroll bar that you can do to separate sections of video? Oh yeah, I can separate all sorts of sections of video. Yeah, I've got all that. HitFilm gives me access to all of those type of things. I can break it down into different tracks, but to try to sit and record an audio track over what I've filmed and then apply that audio track is a lot of work in editing to sync that up correctly. And sometimes it's hard to describe what I'm about to do because I may not remember. You know what I mean? Like while I'm doing it, I'm actually describing what I'm doing. But if I'm waiting to see what I do in case I do something slightly different, I may be jumbling around on my words. So I've tried that before on ones where I've had poor sound quality. I found it was just better to refilm the whole thing. The cap for this. Where did I put the cap for my bottle? Oh, there it is. Black, it's hard to see. On the YouTube video, I don't know. I've never... It popped up. I haven't seen it yet. It's possible, though. New things pop up all the time, and a lot of times when things pop up, some creators will get them and some don't. You know, they'll trial it out, test run and things. So I may have it, and I don't even know it. But I was just set my agriculture. What should I do? Celebrate my 3 hours of empowered bear boxing. Make seeds. Make many a seed. Start with iron, gold, bronze, and steel. Those are 4 that you're going to need a decent chunk of as you move forward. Which one of the Up for the Challenge episodes? I saw your compact machine where you had auto polymer, so I came up with my first design. Excellent. Yes, that's the one that I'm doing the tutorial for that I was just talking about a moment ago. That's one right here. My automated, and it looks very much like this, the one that I built for the tutorial. It's slightly different. Just in the layout, because I built it outside of a compact machine, so I didn't have to do it 2 layers. I could just do it 1. So for space savings outside of the world, it's actually a little bit more compact. What? I got a folder in here. Whoops. What am I carrying around anyway? Transfer nodes. I actually need those. Get in there. Sneaky. All right. So I did a little bit of work on the cube today. So I managed to put the border on the top and made it bigger, and then made the one on the bottom bigger as well. Working on the entrance for the cube. I've got this here. I went with some blue plastic barriers, a light blue specifically. I thought they complemented it well. And got this. I haven't built anything in here yet. Today I only had a little bit of time to work on it. We're mighty busy at work again. Yeah, I did get the top part and the bottom part built. So I like that. From a distance, it kind of frames it well. At least I think so, anyway. What do I know? Now, there were some questions today on the Discord about some of the extended crafting stuff. So I'm going to kind of go over that a little bit today for those folks that may be here. And if they're not, then they can always watch this later. You'll watch the first 15 minutes. So a quantum compressor was the thing that they were questioning. As you can see, more stuff. Going to make some stuff. The middle thing. The middle thing. Middle thing. One of these. Don't have any of that. Oh, that's right. That's the same thing we were going to use for the pillars, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Do I know of any Sky Factory servers? Just mine. I don't really play on anyone else's servers. I'm not familiar with them. We have a members server that's available for everyone who joins the membership program. We have a Sky Factory 4 server, and we have a Pixelmon server. And accessing those is one of the perks of the membership program. Conveniently, yes, I do. But that's the only one I've never played on anyone else's. I barely have time to jump on mine, to be honest with you. Sadly. Compressor, what was I making? Oh, yeah. Some of these. There we go. Oh, yeah, what's this? Luminescence. I forgot about that. Luminescence. Here. Or I think that's it, right? Oh, no, I need these. Darn it. What are these? You. That. These. There's our quantum compressor. All right. Thank you, Ball. Appreciate it, sir. So there's some questions today on the Discord about using a quantum compressor. So said that I would. Who just shot at me? How'd you get in here? Jerk. The door open? I left. I have a bone. Okay. Yes, this will take forever to fill up. Thing uses an ungodly amount of power. So yeah, people were asking about how to make this work. Some people were having problems with it. So click on a singularity. Will give you the recipe. Of course, it needs a ton of power. This down here is just keeping track of how many of the item in question you've put in here. All of these need you to have an ultimate catalyst in this slot. And then basically you put 10,000 of whatever you're making a singularity of in. So we're not going to make a singularity, but I'm going to show the basics just because I don't want to waste that much stuff. As I mentioned, we are going to need an ultimate catalyst. I will need to make stuff for that. I am out of stuff. 4, 1, 2, 4, 8. Ultimate catalyst. So the ultimate catalyst, you place that in the left-hand side. You only ever have to have one. It doesn't get used up. You can leave it there forever. Oh, hello, Colonel. What advancements are still in the book, and which ones are you not doing? Oh, yeah. Here in just a second, as soon as I cover this, I will go over advancements. That's a good call. One was like a minor bug was happening to me, and what's up? Well, again, the lock, just to clarify this, the chance that both of you would experience the bug, and the only people I've heard of it is I don't know, it's possible. But normally, the description that you were making of the issue, we'll just do a couple things here. So, grab a couple stacks of iron, grab a couple stacks of gold. So, put in the iron, put in the iron, that's it. Now there's iron in there. If I scroll over this, it'll tell me 384 of 10,000. If I try to put in something else, nothing will happen. That's the issue that most people run into, is they won't take anything. Because usually there's still some iron in there. Hit the inject button will let you pull that out one at a time. Sometimes do it all good. Okay. You're ejecting that out. Now, the difference between unlimited input and limited input, if you limit input, it will not let you put more than 10,000. Unlimited will let it keep going. If you're automating it, you want to keep going, because while it's making the first one, the other one can start filling up. That's the UI of it. The lock thing itself just determines whether you want unlimited or not. All right, let me put these back in, and then we will talk about advancements. I will do this for Paul. All right, advancements. So, page 1. I just haven't done the bucket yet because I hadn't really planned on messing with hogs, just because I've done it so many times and I don't need it. On this one, there's the Tinker's stuff, but again, I've done it 100 times and it doesn't benefit me now. All the animal seeds, probably wasn't going to mess with that. Don't need the Matic. Growing under seed. These things aren't challenging. Over here, I can make a packager. I can make all these things. These ones I could knock out easily just by building them. I'm a computer. Storage, I'm not doing anything down in this corner at all. Maybe. We'll see. I've done everything on that tab. I'm not doing this because I'm not going to build those giant reactors again. I was, like I said, all the compressed stuff. People have seen me do it all a million times, so I hadn't planned on doing a lot of that over again. That said, we did have a bit of a conversation last night of making one of everything craftable in the game. A lot of stuff. And found were these pedestals, which are pretty cool. I like them better than I think I like the Project E ones. So you on a very cool black pedestal. I can put any block on top of that I want. I wanted to hypothetically do a titanium smooth plate. Have I ever done that? Oh, I have. Go like this, that. I could put a sign down here. So, like, look, here's the thing. I will now make all of the things. That's, that was something to consider, making all several thousand items in the game. Now, granted, there are a lot of things in the JEI you just can't get, and Bedrock being probably one of the best examples. Is the Parabox in non-prestige worlds? No, Averse Moon, it is not. It is a prestige only. But there's a lot of things you can't get. Bedrock, a lot of the stuff from the Twilight Forest, of course, are things that exist you just cannot make. And there are 10 times as more in creative mode that you can't even see here. In fact, many of the things that are in creative mode, here, I'll show you. Take a look for those guys who've never seen it before. So if you go in the creative menu, and I do a search for egg. There's eggs. Did not pull up any of the spawn eggs. So let's say I want to spawn a zombie. Still doesn't pull up the zombie egg. To find it, you have to actually scroll through and find them. I just happen to know they're after the first section of potions. They're all right there. But there are a ton of things in here you can't normally find. Yeah, so you just can't do a search for it. Spawn eggs don't show up in the search JEI. Neither do any of these. Jungle covers. So jungle cover is literally that. You can put it any direction I want, anywhere on the square. Weird cool shelves out of that if I wanted. These are awesome, and I wish that they were in the game. They're very cool. After that, you've also got these. Hollow sand slabs, so it's like a half black with a hole in the middle. These are every little tiny nook. Tiny. And then you've got corners. All the corners. Then you got the sand notches, which are even a little bigger, or just different pictures. Then you got all the different plank strips. Then they get bigger and you got posts. Then they get bigger and you've got pillars. There's just a ton of these things are awesome to build with, but you cannot get them except for in creative, and you can't do a search for it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, there's another set. It's not here. These are all the covers I was talking about. Cannot make these. Oops. But you'll even find weapons and armors. These are castle doors, slimy mud. These are all facades. Use a facade for. Look cool. Tinker stuff. All the base weapons are made out of the specific things. There are some combinations, but Infiniminer. Okay. Whoa! Look at the damage on that thing. I'm gonna pull one of those out. I've never seen that. 0.8 attack speed is fast. That's half of a sword speed. Hit control for more. Oops, wrong. Oh, poo. See? Then you put in Infina and it doesn't work. Infi. No, still doesn't work. I said a lot of the stuff that's in there you can't search for. You have to go through, I mean, you can't do like a keyword search. You have to go through and dig it out. All the different pages, machines. Creative has a lot of cool stuff in it. Just a lot of them you can't find out here normally. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that real quick. Bits, these are all the chiseled bits in the game. Are many. Anyways, I thought I'd show you that. You make the chocolate armor and sword. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I made the chocolate. Okay, now, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see how this hammer works real quick. Just 'cause I've never seen it before, and you can't build it. It looks like it's this only. You're gonna need a place to work. Let me do this. Let's put some of this stuff away that I don't right now. See it later. We'll grab ourselves some good old cobblestone. Cobble. And we'll grab a floaty block, one of the more useful blocks in the game. Now, another thing I was going to mention is occasionally, I said I was going to do this occasionally, but occasionally, and I may even do it mid-streams now and again, I might switch over to the Let's Play server, work on some of the Let's Play games I'm going to put people through. Guys can kind of be here while I'm building some of the different games and events, which are going to be easier because I'm not going to do them in the Lost Cities domes. All right, let's see what Infiniminer does. Fast. It's basically a party pickaxe, which appears to have basically infinite durability. Didn't go down at all. I'd be interested to see it hit a creature. Freaking. Well, interesting little block. I'm going to hang on to it. Didn't break the door. I was testing it. Later. Alright, so, again. Do I take on the challenge of trying to make one of everything in the game? At first I talked about building a room for it, but I don't think I would. I think what I'd do is do a stair system. I would go over here, do a layer, then up a stair, then up a stair, then up a stair, and just put the pedestals on every other one. It would just be rows of everything possible. It would be huge. It'd be taking on a horrendous amount of stuff with no real gain, other than you guys would be entertained by it, I'm sure. Dang it, I've already thrown the pedestal away. What's that made out of? Black iron ingot. That's black iron. I would need horrendous amounts of black iron. I don't have right now. Could make it. Make a lot. I have to mush up a bunch of coal. Whoop. Ingots. Teresa says I should. I should make one of everything that you can actually make in the game. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to create myself. How would I do this? I would have to do it in order. So I couldn't take one out of inventory. I could use things I've already built in inventory to build it. You know what I mean? So, like, say I was going to build one of these pedestals. I've already got black iron. I can use the black iron, but I can't take a pedestal out. I would have to go make another one. That makes sense, everybody? I would have to do that. The only problem with that, to be honest with you, if I try to do it in order, I would probably take one thing out of that. And that would be the singularities. Just because it would be, a lot of those are going to take a long time to make. And if you have to wait, I do one, and then you have to wait a whole nother stream until I can do the second one, that's just going to be too boring to watch. So the singularities are something I might work on and pull out of the inventory when it comes time, just because of the massive amount of resources they take. But that's the only thing I could think of that's in here that requires that level, with the exception of, and I want you to remember, because I'm about to say this, all the trash blocks involved in an AE storage. You're correct, Pagochi. It's actually not that hard. But if I have to do them in order, it is. A lot of the things I can start working on now. Right? Like, clearly I'm going to put some more iron amber in here. I'm going to start making one of these pedestals for everything. Got 31K, but I just don't think that's going to be enough. Especially if I got to take 10,000 of that and put it into a singularity. It doesn't, all right. So yeah, I'm thinking we do that. All right, is that what we're doing then? By taking on this challenge to make one of everything craftable. Again, I don't know about the in-order thing. That was something I was thinking about, but I'm not sure. Don't do the singularity. Well, again, I could have them working in the background. You know what I mean? Like, I can, while I'm building everything else, I can have 10,000 of each thing being made. That in itself. Because I'll be honest with you, one of the other things that's going to be hard is, well, would have been making one of every seed. Well, I don't have to use it, though, right? I just have to make it. And a lot of it you can automate. It just takes forever and an ungodly amount of resources. You get out of here. I don't know about the in-order thing, but we'll try to go in order as much as possible. I only say that because there's some things, like ME storage, where the highest thing might be listed as number 4. You know what I mean? And that's, we'll see. All right, well, tell you what, then for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on doing that. I'm not going to build all the pedestals and the area for putting them on yet. What I'll do is I'll make a few of these chests, and we'll start filling the chest with them. Then I can build the pedestal area and get that up and ready between streams. That sounds safe to me. All right, so I need a stack of iron, need a stack of fence, a stack of clay. Need to remember how to spell clay. Then I need to make a stack of chests. That's enough. Where's my chest builder? There it is, right next to me. Oh, too many clays. Too many clay. Too many clay. 222. Sensitive. Here. Wrong thing in there. Shall include all the blocks in chiseled form. It's going to be every block in the JEI. That's what we were talking. That's kind of what the decision was we made yesterday. Everything that's in the JEI that is craftable. So no, I wouldn't do, just because there's so many things like of that nature that could be out there that I might not actually think to do. I'd have to constantly going back and forth into creative to see what's available. So what we do is we would go at based on the JEI. I'll start on page 1. Just start working more. Page 1 itself, so the first few pages shouldn't be too hard to do. With the exception of the ore. I'm going to have to farm ore. Hold on a minute. Heck is that system coming? The bottom one. Coming in. Out. Can't fit around. Too tubby. I'm going to turn that off because that'll start gathering ore from the laser drill. Because some of the ore will be harder to get. Is there a way to get polymer from a chest to go into a simulation chamber? My friend? Yes, there is. All you have to do is an item extraction cable. To be honest with you. So I just have a chest, item extraction cable going right into the top. Polymer auto feeds inside. Of course, I have the automated polymer, which leads to each one of these chests, coming from outside of this space. But yes, you can do that. All you need is any chest and an item extraction cable. Take it right inside. All right. Box number 1. All right, let's get started. Make a few and then go put them in the box. Right off the block, I need a stone. Maybe I will just pull it on my inventory. Only because it's going to be boring for you to watch me cook a stone. Stop to get a cobblestone. Need a stone? There's a stone. Next one is a granite. Some of these I may not have. Granite, I do. Next is polished granite. Just gonna. Oh, don't take my granite. Diorite. Diorite. Polished diorite. No, polished diorite. Andesite. Pulling this out. I hate that. Polish. Oh, I didn't make enough. That. This is the hard part, where it's grabbing my own materials, right? After that is brass block. That is dirt. The first couple pages are going to be relatively easy. After that is coarse dirt. And it took dirt again. Damn it. Podsoil. What did it take for my podsoil? My coarse dirt. See how this is going to become very coarse dirt here. Coarse dirt. Regular dirt. Okay. Stack. I guess the only way I'm going to be able to do is a stack of each. What am I missing? I'm missing this green stuff. Rich phytogrow. Phytogrow, which is phytogrow, which is... Oh, wow. I don't have any of this stuff. Niter, or sawdust, niter, and slag. I think I've got niter. I just don't think I have slag or sawdust. How does one get sawdust? Let's find out. Precision sawmill. Well, from precision sawmill. Knew I'd be missing something. Now I'm missing steel. This is where things get crazy. In here and make a million things. Steel ingots. Okay. Those in there. I don't care that there's more than one. I will just put one on the actual thing when we get later. So we were making, I made steel. So we were working on a precision sawmill. Sawmill, precision sawmill. And wood. I think it was any wood would work. Let's go find it. It'll be a little slow, but it'll get there. Now this said, between now and then, as other things pop up, right? Wait a minute, I'm probably going to need more than one of those. Oh, planks will work too. As we're fumbling around with this, as ideas come up to bake or to make more automations or help somebody with a build, still going to stop and do all that, and then I can come back and take over from this wherever. It's one reason I want to try to go in order as much as possible, so it's easy to know where I left off. Okay, that's not giving me what I needed. Actual wood. So for phytogrow, that we're back up here in podsoil. That. Needed two things of sawdust. Slag. Slag I can make. Where is my machine? Pause. What is the slag recipe? Pickaxe. And a furnace. Pickaxe. That make cobble, gravel. Okay. Gravel. Automated chicken sandwiches? No, I didn't automate all the different foods. I just wanted to do the hardest one. Which in my opinion is still the one we just did. View and view. That should give me slag. Yes, give me slag now. A little bit of slag build up, and I can fix that. So we've got slag. Got that. Is that everything? Odds oil. 2. Phytogrow. Ooh. Odds oil. Need 1. Why did that not give me that? Oh, because I got to turn into this type of. Now give it to me. Pods oil, finally. Best way to get books in general is fishing. In my opinion, of course. Always the best way. But the best way that I know of is through fishing. But I'm trying to think if there's another one. Not off the top of my head. Cobblestone. Well, easy enough. Right. Oops, wrong button. That is wood planks. Spruce. Birch. Well, am I glad that I put like all the trees possible. Jungle. You know where you are? Pretty sure I've told that roommate John story. All right, acacia. Acacia is dark oak. Bedrock. So here's the first one we can't make, right? We can't make bedrock. Sand. Those. Red sand. What? What's in it? Pour blood over sand. Uncomfortable, but doable. Sand and red dyed water. All right, so that looks like the way we're going to have to go with this. You look good. Let me grab a bug. Speaking of buckets, today was at least the last episode of AWU, Achievement Hunter Weekly Update. Longest running shows in Rooster Teeth. Watched it, was Jeff and Jack chatting, and it was cool and yet sad at the same time. Red. You've got red on you. Movie quote. Tell me if you know it. You've got red on you. Something as simple as that. Quote. And I should say thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me today. I appreciate you doing so. If you're having a good time, or like me even just a little bit, it'd be awesome if you would mind clicking the like button. I'd appreciate it. If you're new here, well, in that situation, you should be sure to hit the subscribe button. You can hang out with us all of it. All right. The gold, iron, and coal. Now this could be a sticking point. Gold. Let's see. Gold. Don't have any iron. Darn it. I believe I have everything shut off, right? No. Do it. Okay. Well then. That's a problem. Iron and I can't move further. Gold. I don't have coal either yet. Flint coal. Throw those in there because I'll need them eventually. All right, we'll have to come back to those. So now I need wood. Oak wood. After that. Spruce again. Whoa. Spruce. Spruce is birch and then jungle. Jungle. Sponge. I think I have one. Wet sponge. Figures. Be a sponge. How does one get sponge? Oh, yeah. Okay. Need a space holder for the 2 that I don't have. For the order again, oak wood, dark wood, and that, and then jungle, and that, sponge, and now I need a wet sponge. I just need a sponge, and I need to dip it in water. Froster. Pause you. Baby. Dun 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 dun. So the snowballs in there. And I needed a dirt. Coarse dirt. Regular dirt. Just need one. But now, that's not the block. I get the ice. I get the sponge. Wrong. Look at the wrong machine. You earn it. Sponge. Hydrator. This is a froster. That's the hydrator. Okay. No, I didn't want a farmland for later. Dirt. That's coarse dirt again. Sponge. Oh, I don't have a tank on there. Bucket. Bucket. I used to keep a bucket and a frame over top of my cauldron. Like I said, when you put stuff in frames, they have a habit of just disappearing after a while. Wet sponge. Advancement unlocked. What you got anything new for me? Thorium. Still no iron or coal. Huh. The more common ones. All right, where were we? So, that was wet sponge. Now I need glass. Got it. Glass is lapis. Don't have that either yet. Block of lapis. That I should have. Missing that. Missing the one in between there. Now, if this is getting to a point where it's boring to watch, you let me know, and we can do other things. I can always switch over to the Let's Play server, work on some stuff there as well, which I've considered doing. Those. That. Oh, you're not. Oh, good. Wool. Okay. White wool. Man, I think I said, let's see. Orange, magenta, light blue, yellow. Okay, so they're in the same order there. Good. I can just do this. White, white, orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime green, pink, dark gray, light gray, whatever the hell that is, cyan, purple, my favorite, blue, my favorite, brown, cactus green, red, black. All right. That is all the standard wools. Heavy. We'll slow loading now that I've got to leave holes in there, but we will get it done. That was actually, I'm glad I had every color. I thought I did. I think I made them all back where I was doing the rams in the Twilight Forest, right? Oh, nope. Look in here yet? I just want to pass this. None of those either. Okay. Wow, of all the things, I can't get the more common stuff. Check in here. Iron. No. Coal. No. Didn't think so. All right. So after that, we go to a block of gold. I love gold. Take all of it. Gold is a block of iron. Those. That is a stone slab. Sandstone slab. This one needs. Slab. Slab. Brick slab. Add that. Stone brick slab. Nether bricks. Quartz slab. Brick. I have some. Brick. I have 2. Excellent. Brick comes bookshelf. Now, that I don't have. Mossy. Ooh, I don't have that. How do I get vines again? Oh, yeah, jungle sapling. Oh, no. Took down my drying racks because I hadn't used them in so long. Oh, no. I broke my drying racks because I haven't used them in so long. It only give me 1. That's all I had. Those. Couple. Hush, Gertrude, I'm working. You know, I missed a space. Okay, they're coming down in a few minutes. That's going on. I've done the cookie jar challenge. In fact, I've done the cookie jar challenge in every prestige run that or every Sky Factory 4 run I've done before this one. It's actually not that hard. It takes a while, but you can just set it up to automate. I did it all inside of a compact machine, and it was pretty quick. You just got to have a massive amount of cookies being made at once. Oh, thorium, I thought that was coal. We got figures. We get gold. I'm gonna have to do pedestal, and the reason for that is that item frames will eventually disappear. Frames will just go invisible after a while, and you'll lose stuff. Sometimes they never come back. Irritating. I had every item in Project E in a frame, and over 3 login and outs. Each time more and more were gone, and they never came back. Very, very frustrating. Those. Obsidian. Here's what I think I may do. I think I may do a page. Then we'll go do something else and come back. I think that sounds fair. Work on a page. Diamond ore. Excellent. I need diamond block, I guess. Get while I was there. Block. Cobblestone stairs. Redstone. Oh, yes. Excellent. Ice. That doesn't melt. Oh, it shouldn't melt, right? It should melt on a pedestal. I think you'd be immune to it at that point. Wait a minute. I just have pumpkins. I don't have pumpkins? Atrocity. A lot of stuff I'm going to need this for later. I need to go ahead and make some of these seeds. That you need pumpkin for. I hate. Like, you need pumpkins to make pumpkin seeds. You can't have pumpkin seeds until you make pumpkins. Grow some pumpkins. Pumpkins went after clay. We'll put in what we've got. Diamond. Cobbledy stone. Voice. Play. Yeah, I'll definitely do the pedestals. I think they look way better. It's gonna cause a horrendous amount of lag. Doesn't have to. How can I not have iron yet? Oh my god. Iron and coal. Two things that normally it poops all over the place. It dawns upon me. We said that there are 58 blocks. Pages. I don't use lenses, Colonel, because I normally just want everything. I rarely ever have to go after something specific, so leaving it empty, you'll get everything. It's just slow. What I thought of for a minute there is I could make 58 compact machines and put them in a compact machine. Technically, I could go in that first compact machine and then choose the compact machine that I want and have them all in there. It would eliminate the lag, but I'm not sure it would look as cool as just having 12,000 items stretched out as far as the eye could see. But the problem is you can never load them all at once. I mean, it'll be 12,000 items is going to be well outside of visual range. Even if I did it in a square, wrapped it around, it might look a little bit cooler, but I don't know. Having a compact machine, and inside I would have a pillar for each one of the items on a specific page. And some of them would have empty pillars. Can't make everything. Bedrock. We've already skipped over bedrock. Can't make that. No, I'm not worried about lag itself. Well, let me phrase that. Eventually, any computer can lag out. But I do have a pretty beastly computer, which I'm very proud of. Even though, I didn't design it and I didn't fix it. I'm still pretty proud that I own it. I'm giving you a minute for the pumpkins to kick in. Ah! Should have pumpkins. I believe they auto. Yeah, there we go. We got one. That'll work. We're going to go ahead and use this, and then in a couple minutes when I have more, we'll make a couple of those nature seeds and get those planted as well. Just because it'll make getting a lot of stuff later down the road a lot easier. All right, next is netherrack. Next is soul sand. Glowstone. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, that would take I need another pumpkin. Oh! Whoever thought I'd be slowed down by... Right now I need 1, 2, 3, 4 ore. Why do I need 4 ore? Oh no, one was bedrock. Either side of glass. Wet sponge and lapis. Why do I have an extra spot? I accidentally left one here. Boy, this is going to be irritating. I was missing coal and iron. That's the only ones I think I'm missing so far. Other than bedrock, which would be right there. No, that's lapis. Who knows? At this point, just me being insane. I didn't want to leave a hole for the ones that I can't make, only because I'm a weirdo that way. Oop. Okay. See if we got a second pumpkin yet. We do! All right, good stuff. White stained glass. Yes. Orange stained glass. Don't have any orange. Glass. Magenta stained glass. Light blue stained glass. Yellow stained glass. Tea glass. Gross. Gross. You all were thinking it. Don't even lie. Disgusting. I can't take you kids anywhere. Let me tell you about a customer. So I had a customer today. Shocking, I know. But that's, it's part of my job. Oh, no. Come on. Gray dye. Black dye. Coal. That's what I need. I had a customer today. Was furious. She escalated me. I was forced to talk to her. So, pulverized coal. Isn't that from this? Yes. So 2 years ago. Oh, wait a minute. What was the machine that helped you make the water stone a lava stone? Ah, yes, my new favorite stone. That is the Fluid Crafter. Fluid Crafter. Very good block. Really enjoy that one. Customer calls in because she's a miserable human being, but mostly because she was angry. Maybe you'll feel she was justified. Let's find out. She bought a cell phone. In case you don't know, I work for a national cell phone carrier in the get yelled at department. But she bought a phone 2 years ago, and she'd bought a screen protector. It's good. You should. They legitimately make a huge difference. But she was angry because she was promised that it would protect her screen and that her screen would never break. And she was mad because when she tried to file a claim with the screen protector company after her screen got damaged, they said that they would not back up the warranty. Wait a minute, am I making the same one twice? Oh, crap. Hang on a second. Got to green, red. Oh, black stain. So she called us, was mad that we wouldn't back up the warranty. She had been in a car accident, and her phone had been hit by the airbag. Chance it was in her hand while she was driving. It was hit by the airbag, sent through the windshield, and down the road where it was hit by a car. She was promised that screen protector. Always keep her screen from breaking. All I could do was everything I had in me not to just laugh. Are you being serious right now? Messing with me, right? There's such a thing. It will protect against normal wear and tear. I think that's shouldn't need to be said, but normal wear and tear. Shooting it with a bazooka is not inside the warranty. Our limitations. Tickled to death. Those. Melon. I know I got a melon. Ah! I don't have a melon. Melon. Make me whole melon. Yay, melon. Brick stairs. Did I already make brick stairs? No, I made a brick. Something else. Crap, I'm out of brick. Un momento. There's another language for un momento. Cooking all that brick. Really, really quick. Working on your filing room. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Now, we were working on this. This. I'll need this. I'll need a bunch. How did I only get one? Got to be more than that in there. Brick. Oh, I gotta make that part. What in the world is going on? Gotta be making brick, right? 29 brick. Wow, just not going. Guess it's just going slower than I thought it would. Poo-poo on me. Yes, that was one of the colorful customers. There were many. I have 76 there. Oh, very likely, yeah. I just been auto making them to not have to keep researching for a new item. A brick. Oh, really? Oh, I did probably in there, didn't I? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Coal! There we go. Finally, we got one. All right. There we go. Now, let's see. It was... gold, iron, and then coal. One is iron, and whatever came out, and lapis. Oh. I was sworn I already put that in there. There we go. In case we... oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, good. Dun, 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 dun. All right. What did the lady finally say? She hung up on me. Which is usually how most of my conversations actually end. I know what you're thinking. Draven, we're so surprised by this. You're a sweet and loving individual. I would have never expected that. But... water buckets in there to make life a little easier. But yeah, and I'm sure she's probably going to call back and complain about me, because Lord knows that happens. There we go. Mycelium. Nether brick. Brick stairs. Did not have enough nether brick. Nether brick. Womp. Brick stairs. Okay. End stone. I'm pretty sure I've got some. Oakwood plank. Sprucewood plank. Sprucewood plank. I mean, sprucewood planks. In there. Sprucewood planks. This is Draven fixing everything. This is where I'm going to bone myself here, because I took all the wood out already to get the wood block that I need. I don't have to do that with all of them, probably. No. Yep. I would have been fired in an hour for... oh, yes. I'm not going to lie to you. Laughed in a customer's face a little bit today. I try not to do that, because technically I'm probably not supposed to. But I couldn't resist it. The guy was furious that his bill was not $12. Like what he was told it was going to be. But instead it was $20. I then proceeded to explain to the man, yes, that is correct. Your monthly bill is $12 because of the discounts and such that you currently have. Yes. But we bill ahead. We bill the month before it happens. Every month you're paying for the next month. When you start service, you're starting it during a month. You can't pay ahead for that month. That month has already started. So on your first bill, you're paying a month ahead. You're paying what's called prorations. For the few days or the half of a month where you started your service. You're paying for the time that you had the phone. Would not accept that. Furious. The man, I don't think I've ever heard a human being say "gul dern" that many times. Sometimes 2 and 3 times in the same sentence. Press that. Same. Yes, and they're very careful. It does, in fact, say against standard wear and tear, excessive force, or excessive destruction. It has it set because the most common thing is people driving over their phone. So they had to put that in there. It's like, listen, that's not going to happen. Negligence. I mean, this wouldn't count as negligence because it was definitely a car accident. But negligence is definitely something that, like, oh, I drove off with it on top of my car. Yeah, it doesn't count. That's my last pink lemonade. Life as we know it has come to an end. Sad days for Draven. Where was I? Yes, I don't have the emerald ore yet, so we're going to have to come back on that one. Some of these I may literally have to go look mining for. I have to finally sit down and get myself a silk touch. I'd rather not do, but you know, that's what it takes, right? Three, yes. Nether quartz. Wow, let's take that. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I do. Thank goodness. I have 2 fresh, fresh, delicious jugs of chalky milk in my refrigerator right now. But I'm out of straws. I don't like to drink chocolate milk without a straw. It gets all in the mustache. It feels uncomfortable. So tomorrow, after I'm on my way home from the doctor's appointment, I got to stop at Walmart and pick up a couple things. I will be refilling the straw situation. We will be dealing with this. Oh, that. Whoop. We're to terracotta. That's going to take a minute. Silk Touch Charm. I don't believe there is, but we'll take a look. We'll do a search for Silk Touch here in a minute. Silk Touch Charm, my nickname in high school. I haven't used that joke in a while, so you know, you'll all have to deal with it. Silk Touch Draven, so they called me. No, nobody ever called me that. Don't ever call me that. Silk Touch. There's a Silky Jewel. Still also sounds inappropriate. Monster Spawner and Silk Touch book. So I need some silky. Hey, Colonel! Thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you, sir. I'm going to make a Silky Jewel, and I'm going to make a Silk Touch book. And I'm going to make a book. And I'm going to make a Silk Touch book. Silky Jewel. Silky Jewel. All right, let's do this. Or, I'm going to grab one of my... What do I have a bunch of? I'll grab one of these boron ore. Okay, now if I put this jewel, does it go inside of me? That's not... Oh, inside of me. I can't put it anywhere in there. But I'm holding it on my person. Yes. If you have a Silk Touch jewel on, Silky Jewel on you, let's test that theory again. I got rid of it. Now I'm going to set it down. No, it still did it either way. Okay, so boron breaks into boron either way. That was a bad decision. That was a bad choice. I need something that breaks. What's something that breaks? This rock crystal ore. That'll work. That breaks. All right, set one down. No, the jewel does not Silk Touch. It must be part of something else. They make a silky block of jewel. Can be used as a beacon base. It's a modifier. It's part of Tinker's, so I guess it's something you could use to give something. You know what I mean? Yes. No worries, Terry. Yes. I will definitely hop in here in just a moment, and we will do your spin. That is correct. Let's see. They even watch you play. You are playing the game. Anderson Colonel. My Twitch and said I should stop standing still in Warframe game and Colonel, I will tell you, there will be a lot of backseat gamers and just people who say horrible things for no reason in your comments. Spin past those. Ignore them. If it's something constructive that someone legitimately feels like they're trying to help you, take it and see what you can do with it. But you will get a lot of negative stuff thrown in the comments. I get stuff daily. Blow past. You gotta let it blow past you. Don't dwell on it. It's hard. Lord knows I've done it. But I literally get at least 1 to 2 just straight up nasty comments left on stuff regularly. And a bunch of porn links. That's something to keep an eye on as you grow. When you go into your dashboard as a YouTube creator and you click on comments, check on the ones that are being held. Because sometimes they're not actually being held or approved. Check those comments, because people will put I loved your video. Then they'll give a timestamp and a link, and it's a link to a porn site. Don't delete those. Just delete those straight up. I have to delete several times a day. I have to go in and delete at least 1 or 2 of them at this point. All right. Well, again, there's always going to be somebody who knows everything about the game and yet would never jump on there and play it themselves. I am making a lot of slag. Okay, I got to stop my slag machine. That's enough slag. I forgot I was making slag still. All right, I need a pickaxe. Emerald one will do just fine. Wait, what's the durability on that? That's pretty good. Where's my anvil? Silk Touch Draven. That's what they call me. Why did I need that? Why did I need Silk Touch? I don't even remember. What was I trying to get at that point? Oh, I was at Terracotta, but we were talking about Silk Touch. That's right. I said I may have to actually get Silk Touch and go get it eventually. Reminds me, I should go look at my stuff. True or facts? Never been spoken. Still no iron. Still no iron. Okay. Does not want to give me iron. Emerald ore. Yes, I need some emerald ore. That is correct. But I'm hoping one pops into the thing before. If we get to the bottom of the page and it hasn't popped out yet, I'll go to the Twilight Forest or Lost Cities and we'll find an emerald and we'll find a iron ore. Iron, I'm sure, will be easy enough to find. Now we need all the terracottas. All the terracottas. I'm going to need so much. I am going to need so much terracotta. Okay, make that real quick. Got some, that'll help. Let's just go ahead and make fresh stuff. Right, yeah, for the emerald ore and the iron ore, if I don't get it, yeah. So I said, some of the stuff I may have to go for and get Silk Touch eventually. I think that's when we start a conversation about Silk Touch. That'll get going. Stone block 2 again. Very cool. Yeah, it'll probably be a while before I get back to stone block. Eventually might play it again. Only just because just so much other stuff. And I spent so much time in this one. Make some more dye again. Okay, light blue. All the colors. Yellow. No! I'm green. I'm terracotta. Pink terracotta. Terracotta. Oh. Light gray. Cyan. Oriental City, but one of John's favorite songs. I had the entire soundtrack for that vinyl for a while, but John really, really wanted it. So I sold it to him. Have I ever told you guys the change in my pocket story? Which is the John story? Roommate John? I could have sworn I may have told that one. If so, I hate to tell you stories twice, you know. Bore anybody. Now I need the wood. Acacia wood. Dark oak. That little thing reminds me I've got a spin. Let me grab a spin here. Spin, 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 spin. Where's it at? Spin that wheel. All right. Colonel has been a blessing of a human being, a sweet and delectable young lad, who has given us a donation to spin the wheel today. So we will. Something good. Wow. Wow. Aries it is. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, I sure hope I can burn my esophagus off tonight. The lid on this one sticks for some reason. All right. Now, I will, I don't have a spoon, so I'm trying to pull this out with a fork. It's not as easy. I can just stab them, but come on. Now, because moonshine cherries, not as much, sir. Not as much. For the good side. All right. Now, because it's our first donation of the day, I went ahead and threw 3 cherries instead of the standard 2. Because, you know, why not? It might be the only one of today. Just get a bang for your buck, right? What is that? Oh, pristine matter. I haven't seen that red before. That's a pretty color. I'd like to find that in a block. Darkwood door. Used by Darkwing Duck. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, let me get rid of the wheel. Trying to be better about remembering the wheel. Again, thank you very much for your donation and your support of the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for coming by. Whew. Oh, cherries. Mmm. Mmm. So chewy. Mmm. Oh, that's rough. Jared Clow, his 4th month as a member renewal. Thank you very much. What are you doing right now? Apart from doing cherries. Right now, I've begun the first page of this challenge, which is to make 1 of every craftable item in the JEI. This is what the community has put on me. All right, Acacia Stairs. Getting out of your... Oh, no. Getting out of your teeth, man. Well, damn near impossible. Cherries get all up in there. You hit quick, though. I'll give him that. Ooh, made a whole page of those. There we go. Those. Some of these. Some of those. I'm doing good here. I am doing good. I'm knocking right through this stuff. Hey. What lights are there in Sky Factory 4? Let me clarify. By lights, do you mean lights that actually produce light and keep monsters from attacking you? Or lights that are there for, like, attractive and decorative purposes? Because those are 2 different things, is what I like to ask. Make sure I'm giving you the answer that you're looking for. Oh, look, it's what my wife's getting for Christmas. I love it. Wow, as soon as I said that, I heard somebody coming down the stairs. Man, she can sense that from anywhere, can't she? All right, block of coal. All right, we got to go put these away now. We got a lot. Decorative lights and make it look nice. Okay, all right. Give me a second here. I'll pull up a few. If you're doing it in creative, it's a little easier. But if you're doing it in regular, there are different light wands you can make with astral sorcery that are really cool. It actually just makes like a little puff of like light sit there. It kind of floats in the air. Looks really cool. And it never goes away unless you want it to, which is kind of fun as well. Again, it's astral sorcery. You'll have to... Not super deep in there, but it is something you got to work up to a little bit. Which reminds me, if we're going to do this, I'm going to have to get an astral sorcery section going. And I'm going to have every mod in the game going at one point, won't I? All right. So, lights. Well, those aren't good. Oh, are they? What are the name of the bushes? I like using these, which are the enlightened bush. Again, are not hard to make, but they're really pretty. I really like the blue ones. That might be something you want to consider. Need apple. How many apple leaves? I should have. So I only have 2. That's all right. So they like light up really, really well, and they look nice, especially in the dark. But that's something. There are some other leaves or bushes that actually twinkle. You can get a hold of a tree of transformations. What's it called? Leaves of transformation? Oh, I've got the timewood one, but I don't have the leaves of transformation. Yet to find that sapling anywhere. Yet. So, yeah, these ones here, the Rainbow Enlightened Bush. All the Enlightened Bushes are nice lights. I'm trying to remember what else there are for lights in here. I use the flare lantern for almost everything. I don't do a lot of light building. Hello? I heard somebody down here. I think my wife's upstairs walking around. Dusk Flame looks cool, but help you. I'll be honest, I can't think of much off the top of my head that lights things up. I usually use flare lanterns for everything, and then hide them so you don't see the lights. All right, now we're going to have to talk about this, because I hadn't thought about this. There are a couple pages, there's things in the JEI that are just liquids. Do I need to make the liquids? And if I do, where do I put them? Like some of these liquids I think can only be made by reactors. And if that's the case, I'm not doing those ones. Well, I will give you that warning now. Not building a fusion reactor. I'll build the parts for a fusion reactor to make every one of them. Not building a fusion reactor. I will make all the liquids that you can make that doesn't require impossible thing. Yeah, I put them in tanks is what I'm thinking, yeah. But not doing a fusion reactor. No. Where did I leave off? I don't even remember. I got the block of coal. Check on this now. I'm giving this a little bit more time. Copper. Oh, there's the emerald ore we needed. There's the iron ore. Aha! Excellent. Time has paid off. Means technically now we have everything that is habitable. The only thing we've come across I couldn't make yet was bedrock. Right? That's the only thing so far. So that's not too bad. All right, so we did that. Packed ice. Got some. Packed ice. Red sandstone. Where does one get red sand? Oh no. Oh no. It's not easy to make. This will be irritating. How many do I need? 4. 12. Oh, I'm going to need so many of these things. Crap. Alright, let's get to making them. Knew it was going to come to the point where we have to, some stuff's going to take an effort, so. What you going to do, right? Water. I forgot to grab it. You can pour blood over it in the, whoops. What I did there, I just got myself some wet sand for some. This actually won't take super long. I'm going to leave this cauldron over here, odds are I'll need it for something else. 28, that might be enough. Might be enough. Red sand, salt block. Oh, I made a salt block by accident. Okay, well, hey, we got a salt block for later. Where was I? Yes, I made the first one, didn't I? What is this? This is red sand. No. First one is this, red sandstone. Then I need chiseled red sandstone. That. Yeah, I need a bunch of these. I used it all like a fool. What did I do? Shoot! I did use them all. I did a boo. Hang on. There's that. Stairs. There's that. I need a whole bunch more. I didn't get anywhere near as many as I needed. All right. Red. Bucket. And sand. And these are things that would be very easy to automate if you really needed a lot of it. You know what I mean? If you wanted to build something with just a butt ton of red sand, this would be relatively easy to automate. I believe. As long as the clicker or user will hit the red dye and put it in the water. Loading the water is easy, of course. Hitting the sand would be easy. I remember way back when I automated how to make, like, brine. Probably one of the most useless automations I've ever made. At the time, I needed brine for something really bad. And I got tired of making it. It was like one of my very first playthroughs. I figured out a way to automate brine. I think I did that first. And then I took that and built on it to make automating obsidian. I was like, oh yeah, this will work on obsidian too. Basically the same process. Should go back and see if anybody's watched that. Perhaps you're cool. Keep doing your thing. I will do my thing for you. All right. I have made many a red sand. We're going to hang on to these, though, in case I have to go back. All right. So I've got my red sand. Now I need some of these. What's the second one? Oh, no, I need one of these. I don't need red sand at all. You get out of here. Need one of these. Right? Is that everything? Everything I need is that stuff. So, other than red sandstone. That's red sandstone. That's red sandstone. Okay, I can go ahead and make it all into red sandstone then. Everything I need is red sandstone. That's okay. Red sandstone. Now I need to make chiseled red sandstone. Some of these. Red sand. Of those, and I needed those. Excellent. Worked out well. Now, because we've got everything filled up, I can just do that again. Yay, Draven. We're getting close. We're not too far away from the bottom. Oh my god, I forgot about purple bricks. Boy, am I glad I got that going. I'm going to need several. Purple bricks. That. Half of them for me, half of them for you. That one. That's that one. Excellent. Excellent. Endstone bricks. Whoops. Some endstone real quick. Endstone bricks. Easy as pie. And Draven loves pie, as it is superior to cake. Nether wart. Red nether brick. Don't mind if I do. Bone brick. Yep. Those. White concrete. Whoops. All right, that's going to take a minute. That's going to take a minute. All right, white concrete. These aren't even the powders, are they? No, the powders come second. So I need to make at least 2 of each colored powder. So I have one that's a powder, one that's a not. 8. If I can make 8 of each, then I can go and get them wet. It'll work. No, it will not. Don't have any orange dye. Okay. Dye. Those. Right. Magenta. Those. Light blue. Solante. Yeller. Pea sand. Gross. Again, people are disgusting. Being in the sand. Care for at the beach. There's no place for that in this world. Pink. Yes. So we're on page 1. I am. I'm going to do 1 page, and then we'll see where we're at and what we're going to do after that. I don't want people to be bored by this. I feel this is not that exciting to watch. I always feel bad. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, people are actually enjoying watching it. I'll feel bad if I found out like, wow, that was the worst 3 hours of my life. I try to stay on top of these. Light gray. There's Buffy. Hi, sweetie. I've hardly seen Buffy at all today. She was sleeping under my bed most of the day. Cyan. Points if you know what that's from. Some of you know. Tell me the name of the song. I'll take that. Even if you don't know where it's from. If you know the name of the song. Turtle, for the one person I'm thinking might get this for sure. Judging you as we speak. It was Cyan, Oriental City, but the city don't know what the city has kept. Creme de la creme, the chess world in a show with everything. Yul Brenner. Dun, 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 dun. Every word of the song. That's how boring I am. Green. All right, we're coming across. We're getting across all these things. Whoa, no red. Got through that. Black. Black like my heart. All right, there we go. All right, so basically what I have here. Don't know that one? All right. Well, it's a musical where the theme song, or the primary song, the one I was kind of chanting there. God, I hope that doesn't get me demonetized. Oh, hey, Buffy. Uh-oh. Oh, you got goopies in your eye. There you go. There you go. You were sleeping today. You're not feeling well? If you're not feeling well, we'll put some goopies in you. We'll put some stuff in your eyes later, okay? But it's a musical called Chess. And the theme song was One Night in Bangkok. The rest of the thing sounds nothing like that song, but it was actually like a poppy rock hit from the late 80s. Highly recommend everyone look up One Night in Bangkok. Phenomenal song. All right, so now I got to get all these things wet. Okay. Well, real quick, let me open this up. Not going to need a sword. Not going to need this right now. Not going to need that. I'm not sure. Oops. Oh, I put my remote in there. I hate when I put my remote in my remote. That's a glitch. Oh, I somehow pulled it back out again. I have no idea how I did that. White. Oh. Pink. Whatever that is. That was one of John's favorite songs, old roommate John. Yeah. Huge fan of it. All right. I'll bring two. Actually, I probably just. Be everything, right? In order so I don't mess them up. Orange. Blue. Again, I love concrete. Concrete's a awesome block to build with. The materials aren't that hard to put together. Recommended heavy. And you run twice as fast on it. I don't know if it's twice as fast. You run a lot faster. Comes in. Once I get all these, then all the next ones are the sand that I'm holding. So I have to put all that in next. We are good. Whoops. Bug me, I'll fix that in a minute. green, red, black. All right. Go. Okay. We are getting dangerously close to being done. The first page. Now it's some sapling. Okay. Really? I only have that many oak saplings? Well, that tells me I don't have any oak trees planted downstairs. Interesting. I realized I was missing that one. We'll fix that. Spruce. Spruce goose, 11,000. That's more like what I would expect to see. Birch. Son of a birch. Draven here. Jungle love driving me red. Again, these are all great musical hits. You guys just don't know what I'm talking about. Dark oak. Hi, sweetie. I know. Okay. Oh, you got a goopy on your eyebrow. Not feeling well tonight. I can tell by her eyes. She looks a little dazed. I'm sad. I feel bad. Oak. I need oak leaves. Oh, wow. I'm not going to have any of these. Light oak leaves, dark oak leaves. I don't have any. Wow. I'm going to have to go get that tree going. Can't believe I didn't have it. It's a sapling I've been missing this whole time. Do I have any? Yeah, I got those ready. Okay. Pause. I forgot oak sapling. Fix this problem quickly. Here. And this. That I need in here. Of course, fruit. What do you? The fruit you bury, right? Yeah. Okay. All I need. I've already got oak saplings, so I just need to grab a couple of those, and that should be everything. Need one more to make a folder with. Yeah, that's everything. So, some oak stuff. Okay. One tree for me. You. Make sure I got a pipe on the back of that. There. Solve that oak situation. Now we're looking for oak leaves. Oh, look. I have 42 now. Excellent. For oak leaves, I need spruce leaves. Then I need birch and jungle. Birch. Then I need cobweb. I have some. Excellent. Grass. Probably don't have that. Not. Knew I was going to need those seeds. Remember we talked about that earlier? I knew I was going to need some nature essence. Back to making one of these things. Four. That should be enough. I don't need that many seeds. What am I missing? Oh, 2 tier 1 crafting seeds. Okay. Stack of those. Stack of those. Make 2 of those. Pumpkin farm. Okay, get to work as well. Take a minute or so for that to grow, but it'll be all right. The way we got here. Yeah, one page almost fills one of these chests. So I need 58 of these chests to have everything. Should I just put everything in the 58 chests, get it all done, and then worry about putting it up to display? Or should I try to display as I'm going? You know what I mean? These are the questions I need to know. I don't have any nature essence yet. Why is it so slow? Where's my nature essence? Seeds are slow. Oh, they're going faster. That's... Oh, I don't have any sprinklers in the middle. That's why. Crap. You know, I needed those, but I need to put them somewhere else where they'll get more water. Over here. Let them grow even faster. Faster! Okay. Wrong grass. None yet. All right, we'll come back to grass. Need a fern. You cannot get a fern. All right. We're going to have to do this another way. I'm about to go get grass the old-fashioned way now. I didn't even need to do that essence. But what you going to do, right? Cheers. Actually, I can do it right here in my yard. I don't even got to go over the animals. Put up. Give me some grass. Give me a fern. Give me a fern. You didn't give me. There's the grass. Okay, I gotta stop using my Paxil for things. I'm just destroying my own world. I shoot flowers. You cannot shoot flowers. Just making you aware of that. I wonder if ferns even grow in this area. In the ocean. That's going to be a problem. I don't know where to get a fern. So I could try a couple more here. Something makes me think of ferns in a specific biome. And I will not get one here in my ocean biome. This could cause problems. Let's see. I guess I could... Oh, you know, I could go to the Lost Cities. Lost Cities, I could probably find one there. Go to Lost Cities. Well, we're about to have a little adventure. I do have grass, though. So at least that part was fixed. I need a fern. Oh, didn't need dirt. Just need grass. Any place anywhere and go find a tie. One of those. Well, that's an option too, yeah. If I don't find one there. I want to say that I should be okay in the Twilight or in the Lost Cities, because those are pretty much standard biomes. I'm going to take a little bone meal just in case, so we can snag a few over there. Take a couple shears. How long left in the stream? I have an hour and 45 minutes. And as a reminder, this is the last stream, or not last stream, but tomorrow there's no streams. I do not stream on Tuesdays. See previous comments about doctor's appointment. Yes, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I do not stream Tuesday nights. But I'll be back Wednesday. Let's see, any ferns kicking around here? Might just find one in the wild. If not, I'll try growing. But this area is a lot better to do this, what I'm looking for, because I don't have to bring dirt and drop it on top of the floaty block or any of that stuff. It's just going to be there. There's a lot of things here for daytime. What's that down there? See what we get out of this. Ferns. Fall in a hole. Vern. No, I said ferns, not Vern. Ugh. Bird. Go this way. Wait a minute. Okay, just make sure I have a cake waypoint so I can find my way back. Sirs, have you seen any ferns? Wow. Looking for ferns. Wow. I'll see those little dry bushes. If I find one of those, I'm gonna grab it on the way. Dry bushes here. Seeing any there? Ferns here by any chance? Any ferns? Has anybody seen any ferns? People don't even know what a fern looks like. Different biomes there. Nothing. Continue on. Direction I came from, the direction. No, this is. Move, monsters.
Wow.
This is the one I was just at. Who did? Wow. Alright, well, that was a big boom. Anything there? Go to this one. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's not a fern, but it's a little dry bush that I need. I don't know if I need shears for that. I didn't bring my sword, just realized. I mean, I've got my gun, but did not bring my sword with me.
Wow.
Right, so we got the little bush that I need afterwards. All I need now is a fern. Here. You gonna give me a fern? Ferns for Draven. Wow. Other bushes and things while I'm flying around here, and might need these. I'll probably need these later, right? That's. I don't feel I'm in the right biome yet. I don't know what the biome is. Which biome did you say it was? Taiga? Intriguing. I don't even need to kill anything. I don't know what that biome looks like. They give me ferns? Fern. Oh. There. I feel like it just came back to where I started from. I think that's possible. Where am I now? Oh, way down there. So definitely haven't been here yet. Okay. Wow. I did not think it was going to be this hard to find ferns. There. Wow, this break class takes a while. If I see a chest, I'm gonna grab it, you know. May have something in it I'll need later, right? Make a nature seed? Ferns didn't have a recipe with nature seed. I have nature seeds growing. But ferns have no recipe. Grass did. Actually, I need a fern to get it normally to get the dead bush, so fortunately I can throw those saplings into. Yeah, there's no recipe for fern. I've got some nature seeds growing back at the house, though. You're right. I will definitely need those later. All appear to be approximately the same biome. So this may not be the right area after all. What would be next? Where else could I try? Like, Hunting Dimension has nothing. Hunting Dimension, I mean, that just leaves... I wonder if there are ferns... Twilight Forest. You're in a taiga?
Wow.
I don't even feel like I'm switching biomes. This all seems like the same biome. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of monsters out here considering... What is that? Considering it's daytime. I always need vines. Oh, who did that? All problems. Bone out of that. That's where I came in. Nope, it's not. Distressing. I thought I'd find at least one other biome in here. And I've come across desert ones before, so I know there's possible. So here's a desert mix. There. Here's another one of these. You know what? I should probably grab a couple of these. These are basically dried ferns. On the enchantment factory. Essence fluid? Essence fluid. Alright. So essence fluid, basically you have to get a fluid dictationary conversion. That's it. It's a machine. It's not too hard to make. And then all you have to do is put experience in one side and it turns it into essence. And then you just take that essence and you can either bucket it into the enchantment factory, or you can put it in a tank and use a fluid extract cable to pull it in. But fluid essence itself isn't too bad to get a hold of. It's really just, you need one of these devices. Fluid dictionary conversion. The only thing it does convert is experience to essence and essence of knowledge to essence. That's really where you get that. Hopefully that helps. If that still doesn't work, let me know. We'll see if we can find a better thing. I don't. The enchantment factory? I want to say I did, but let me see. Let's see to be sure. I may have a tutorial on it. I hate to lie to you and tell you I do and I don't. Well, that's not it. I do not believe so, no. How to make and use an enchantment extractor. And automate a powered enchanter. No, it doesn't look like I've got one for that yet, but you know what? Here's my list. You said it was the enchantment factory, right? We'll add that to my list of things that I need to do one for. Add that to the pipe goggles and the fluid crafter. I want to say I've used the enchantment factory before. Pretty sure it's something that I have used. Oh, you're very welcome. You got to work? Excellent. I don't know if what I did helped, but you're welcome. No ferns. What's up, Brave? I'm hunting the world for a fern. Of all things. Oh, that looks kind of deserty. Let's go over there. That's a different biome. What do you got? What? It helped? All right, I'll take it. Oh, what are these? Right up reed. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's aquamarine shale. You don't find that everywhere. Could have sworn I've found them here. Seen them. Yeah, see if I can get to that one. I don't know. I thought it was ferns grew in just standard like hills and everything. I didn't think it needed to be something that extravagant. Keeping an eye on the different trees, seeing if the trees change the biome. There. These down. That looks more trees over here, maybe. Any clay pots in the buildings? That I don't know. Oh, this is a cool look. This is a big one. Awesome. Chest. Item in the middle this time. All right, let's see. No fern up there. Where the fern grows. In buildings. Building. I see what you mean. Can't get through the door. I'm too fast. And fat, really. Ooh, music disc. Definitely going to take that. Anything that's not craftable, I'm going to take. Difficult to craft. Flower pots with nothing in them. That count? Should have brought a backpack. I didn't think it was going to take this long. Take a tag, take a mystery folder. I think I have an antidote charm, but we'll grab it just here. Ooh, slice of flag. Nope, nope, nope. Lots of clay pots. They're all just empty. In there. Anything? Nothing. Way, nothing that way. These ones, nothing here. You need web? No, I got the webs. Pick our way out of here. You'll do. Oh, did I fill up my inventory with trash? I did. Dang it. Got cucumber seeds. Don't need bones. Don't need dried. I've got those. Don't need melon seeds. Don't need. And it's trying to make sure I don't build up my stuff here. Ooh, wow. Find a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. Checking this build. Give me your pots. I don't know if I have one of those. Any pots in here? Seems the clay was over there in the brown ones more than it was over here. I have a diamond armor. I may, I don't know. Right. Where I came out of, so let's go down this one. Oh, I hate these. When you're fast, it's hard to. The heck am I now? Maze. I'll need those for things later on the enchantment table and such. So. Empty clay pot. All the clay pots in the world, they're just empty. Oh look, milk and chocolate. Life leech, I'll take that. You get. Ow! What do you get? I don't feel I'm going to have any luck with ferns. I may have to skip fern and come back to it, or try to find one later. I just don't know what else to do to get one. There's no. This was my concern with some of these, is that you can't make them. You got to find them, but can you find them in Skyfax? I would think you could somewhere, but no idea where. What do I have left for the first page? Let's see. So, I just picked up the dead bush, and I have all those flowers. Fern's it. So I find the fern, I'm done the first page. I know I've got all those flowers. I've had magic beans going forever. I got tons of every flower. So what we're doing today, or what we started, is a quest to build or get one of everything in the JEI that is gettable. And so right now, fern is the last thing I need on the first page, and I can't find a place where ferns will grow. I'm not sure where I'm going to get a hold of those. Let me downstairs. Somebody said that you can get them in a clay pot in here. Axel still does more damage than. Go away! Go away! They're all in my way. That one's empty? Oh, sometimes they're just empty. For a minute there, I was like, have I been here before? But no. That one was just empty. There's a cave. I don't need that. Here. What do you got? What do I have that I don't need? Essence. Chocolate can be shared. Don't need arrows or bones. Don't need that again. Take that. I need one of all the books. That's why I'm grabbing these, because it'll be easier to grab the books while I can. Oh, can't go down. Go up. Another way to get into that building over here? Oh, that'll work. Oh, direction did I come from? Where am I? Oh, I doubled back. Okay. To hang a left. think I've been this way. Not. That's a big old building. Yeah, that's what we were hearing, but the problem is I haven't found anything other than... I haven't found either of those biomes in here. And that somebody said you can also find them in clay pots inside buildings. Right now I've been just searching in buildings to see if I can find one in there. So hard to fit down a ladder when you're super fast. Screw this. All I'm finding are empty ones. Yet to find a full or a clay pot with anything in it. That one. Empty ones. Is that on a building next to me? Oh, it's got to be up. Back up. Got all that. Another empty one. Looped around. Empty. I was over there before. Empty. Yeah, that's pretty rare though. What's this? Impossibly hard wheat sticks. Well, I've never seen those. Grab that. That. Do you mind? Trying to clean up stuff that I don't need to have on. Need the zombie flash. Melon seeds. Don't need the ladder. Gotta. There. Oh wait, don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, should weigh a pair of my shears. I'm not worried about it. Yep, may have to give up on the fern and just look for it later. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to spend 4 hours watching me fly around looking for this thing, right? Not. That's the case, and it's just a matter of... Problem is, I just have to keep stopping. I don't keep my mini-map up because I don't like it, so I have to keep opening and closing to try to find the biome. Yeah, Twilight Forest might be better. Try Twilight Forest. At least I can drop off the stuff in my inventory. Hello, Gertrude. Well done. Keep the place safe. Appreciate it. This. All of that in there. All of that in there. But that is going to go there. Don't need it. Where's my backpack at? Not a backpack. Remember where I put my backpack. There it is. Go ahead and take the backpack. We'll leave the remote here for now. Is that done yet? Okay. So at least we find stuff worth having. My chicken Gertrude? Oh yeah, she's been here. We named her and everything. She's been with us for a while now. Gertrude. Chicken. I'm actually in a good spot because I think this might be a place to find one. Or root. I'm going to look in the maze in a moment. I'm just going to look around it first. Need their meat later. I might as well grab it now. Don't know if there's anything in there I needed in the side of that animal, but I'll take it. All right. I know I've got tons of cicadas already because I like those. So. I know I've searched all the chests, so there's nothing in the chest. I don't see any long grass where one would grow in here at all. Right, the problem is, again, it's just irritating to open and close. Womp. My concern is that each one of these is their own. I don't ever think I've seen a tree growing out of one of these. Oak savanna. Yeah, I forgot my sword again. Good call. Did forget my sword. Twilight Forest. This ginseng root. Grab some of that. Firefly Forest. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's out here somewhere. Twilight Highlands. Thornlands. Still. Take that whole boss castles. This is probably swamp, right? Oh, it's just regular dirt. Should have brought that silk touch thing with me. Any ferns growing on here? I don't ever remember coming across a jungle biome. But for it. It may be here. I'm not saying it's not. Oh, Hosh? Need one of those. Okay, so. I think I have one of these. I don't see any long grass growing in here at all except for that one special grass. I don't think we're going to find any in here. Oh, maybe I'd luck out and find one in a chest or something. Oh. Oak Savanna at this point. Oak Savanna, Oak Savanna. Forest. Which makes sense. That's the data model you use in here. Wow, the boss's room is completely visible down there. That doesn't happen very often. I've got all that. Dense Twilight Forest. Twilight Forest. Firefly Forest. Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing a jungle biome anywhere in the Twilight Forest. Each of these things kind of has their own twilight biome. Wow, look at that, a Hydra. Find those very easy either. Twilight Swamp, which is what each of those are. This guy's got Life Forest. That's the thing. I found several that didn't have any buildings in them, but they didn't have any either. I didn't find anything at all with jungle trees in there. I mean, that's what I was looking for, was jungle trees. Wait. No, that's a horsetail. Crap. A horsetail. Couldn't even pick it up. Don't give me. Horsetail, okay. That's its own thing. What are these? Twilight Forest. Just a second there, I had hope. Instead, I discovered horsetail, which I didn't even know was a thing. Right, there maybe. I'm saying we didn't find any. We've been looking for this now for almost 45 minutes. Twilight Forest. Oh. Alright, I go back to Lost Cities. We were over there and it wasn't working, so everybody told me to come over here. Gertrude, as you were. You have to kill them. You have to beat the bosses in a specific order, Muttley. If you're hitting something, then you haven't killed the boss before that yet. Kind of the secret to that. Gertrude got hurt once by accident when I hit her. And that's because Gertrude keeps going invisible. And I didn't know she was there. And I just swung my axe to open up the fence, and she was between me and the fence. So I hit her once, but I don't know how to heal her. So I've never really bothered healing an animal. Let's see, no jungle trees in there. In deep ocean again. That was deep ocean. Well, that one you were looking at first, we were already in that one. That's the first dome we went in. It wasn't in there. Ocean. Thing with jungle trees yet. Deep ocean, and then I went right into beach as I was going over it there. Picked a direction we haven't been yet. Ocean. That's a nice little altar on top up there. You don't see that one very often. And a nice little cabana looking thing up there. Desert now. Went from ocean to desert. This thing. This should, I'm sure, be desert, right? Oop. That is correct, Turtle. But then the second you go up or down, you kind of lose that. I don't normally mess with it. I'm still in the desert. Plains. Hello, Hyperic. Good day, good day. Looks like big trees over here. Let's go see what these are. Plains. I can tell if that's jungle or dark oak. Might be jungle. Savannah. Looks like jungle. River. Okay, it's not jungle. That's jungle. And there's ferns. And I did not bring any shears. All right. Make one the hard. Right. Coal that I'll need. Iron that I'll need. I only need some. Here we go. Got a flint. Tree that I need. This pops out. We'll get ferns aplenty. I'm going to get a bunch, too, just because, for all I know, there's something I need later. What's up, Gaps? Not too much. We are finally found what we've been looking for. A fern. But I still hadn't found what I'm looking for. Okay. Where's the cobblestone, though? Did that? What's that? Grape seeds? I'll keep them just in case. All right. Let's... Why did I make a flint and steel? I wasn't even thinking. I had the wrong recipe in my mind. I don't know why I did that. Set this forest on fire. If it does not give me what I need. Oh, let's get back over here where the ferns are, where all the ferns grow. Ferns aplenty in the jungle. Ooh, look at all them ferns. Look at all them ferns. $53. I think that's going to be enough for anything I need. Quest for ferns indeed, my friend. Ouch. Dang it. But I finally found what I'm looking for. Gertrude, keep up the good work. All right. Ferns. Now we grab the last of the flowers, and page 1 is complete. Clean the rest of this in here. Back. Put my weapons in there. I did. I'll get them up later. Okay. So now I need dandelion poppy. Poppy. Blue orchid and aluminum. Orchid and aluminum. And azure. That, my friends, is page 1. Bwang! That's not too bad. You think about it, there's only one thing from page 1 that we don't have, and that's bedrock, because you just can't make it. So, page 1 is complete. With an hour and 10 minutes to go. My goodness. So, what else? So what, I should, is this done pouring yet? It is. Let me put some more stuff in here that I'm going to need. We can start working on what I don't have. So, let's go by, amount. I'm going to go 21K is good, 10, 18, 18, 16, 16, 15. Titanium, there's no singularity for that. Ardite, I believe there is a singularity for that. There is. So I need Ardite Amber. That's the next one for a while. No, I haven't made a building for it yet. No, I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do that yet. Do I want to put a big building? Do I want to have it open to the sky and make like a big amphitheater? Maybe have them circling or squaring, whatever. I also thought maybe I would put each page in its own compact machine and put all those compact machines in a compact machine. So like a museum in a museum kind of thing. Which, for space, that would be awesome. But at the same time, you only get to see one page at a time. Jim, hey! Watching The Departed before she went to bed. Well, welcome, sir. She's gone to bed. She departed you? Ha ha. Dad jokes. What's up, sir? How's it going? We just finished our quest for ferns. Now, just getting myself some Ardite built up. We can start working on some singularities. Why did I do that? Still need amber. It would be for, there would be some space, yes. I mean, jumping into the machine, you'll probably spend some time in there looking at it, but I agree, that would be kind of the issue. If we were to do that for space storage, it'd be good. Now, if I am going to put it out everywhere, probably not going to put it in the overworld. You know what I mean? Someone recommended hunting dimension, and that sounds like a good idea to me. It's open. I can build whatever I want in there. It's over 12,000 items I have to make. You know what I mean? So there's a couple ways I could do that. Because in the back of my head, I'm also thinking, how can I make a video out of this, right? Yeah. That's how I do. If I was to put them all in a line, all in one long line, and then each line was kind of like a stairs, right? Kind of like a stairs. I could have like page 1 and then leave a little space, page 2. So as you're flying by it, it kind of looks like the JEI. You know what I'm saying? But just kind of on an angle instead of straight up and down. The mobs won't be a problem. I'll just put flare lanterns underneath whatever I'm building these on. It'll cover the light issue. Flare lanterns will keep that from happening. There is a bunch of stuff that needs HDPE. You are correct. But I am not concerned because I'm sitting on 48,000. We perfected our HDPE setup. And it is still running. I've never bothered to turn it off. So HDPE will not be an issue. I had to use some HDPE today just to make plastic fences to put on my cube for the walkway I'm going to build going to it. Yeah, there are some things that might still be a bit challenging. I'll actually have to make mulch because I don't have mulch of every level. But the hardest mulch to make, I've got the HTP and the fertilizer rolling in. The fertilizer I turned off. The poop. I had over 10,000 of it, but I could flip the switch back on if I need it, you know. HDPE setup. Yes, sir. I tell you, I built it multiple times, but it wasn't until this playthrough that all of us working together, we figured out the right ratio of upgrades versus ticks to get it where it'll work all the time. So right now where I've got it built is basically perfect. It never clogs up at this point. Yeah, flare lanterns I like to use a lot. Well, again, if I don't want you to see the light. I also use a lot of glowstone. If you watch a lot of my previous stuff, a lot of times I put glowstone bricks every so often, and that looks really cool. I like the way that looks. I put it in a pattern. I didn't use it much this time, except for in the windows. But if you watch my other playthroughs, a lot of the time I have just those type of glowstones every so often, which to me gives me an opportunity to make another pattern while eliminating light issues. But if I was going to do that, I wouldn't want that much lighting on it. Because what I'm thinking is I would take a brick, right? Let's go ahead and do a couple test runs. Obviously, I'm not going to use cobblestone because it's hideous, but there's a bunch of it, so I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to need some flare lanterns, and then I'm going to need a floaty block. And it would give me something to do with the hunting dimension again. Because I didn't want to build another house there. I did that last time. Could be the first time I've been to the hunting dimension. Boy says, thanks for the kindness to the community. Hey! Well deserved, and I'm glad he's back home with you. Or he should be. The heck is this? Is my hunting dimension broke? It's not dark down anymore. It used to be dark everywhere. Now it's dark up and light down. It's almost like it's saying it's making it, and the moon's always in the middle. I don't think it did that before. On my other level, it was dark everywhere. Huh. I have night vision. You are correct. Very correct. The button to turn that off. I can never remember. No. Oh, I don't want that. No. R is my wheel. I don't remember what I made it. But you're right. It's probably the night vision thing. 100% you are correct. You are correct. All right. So, hypothetically, this is Now I don't know what I did. Oh, there it is. That's weird. I want to say I rebounded. I guess I didn't. Well, you know, I turned it off, but you know what? It still looks different. Like, that still looks different than it did. Now I fly up, it's light down. I fly down, then it goes dark, but there's always light on the horizon. How strange. Oh, well. Interesting. We'll deal with it. So, the JI, oh goodness. Burp came out, didn't plan on that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. All right. So imagine if I had a swath of that, right? So 8 up, that wide. And then that on each level was one of the pedestals showing each of the item. Hello, Dragonforge. What up? Going well, thank you. Obviously, it would go from left to right as wide as page 1. Then I would leave a space and then do page 2. The reason I think about that is if I was to film it in a video, like, look, I did everything in the freaking world, then I could kind of pan from left to right. I could just drop off that and be like, here's page 1, page 2, page 3. I could just go through it all and show everything. That would be the perk of doing it all in a straight line. It would be much easier to show it off or use it that way in a video. And I would go a bit above it, right? So you're kind of looking down, you can see them all. That's an idea. Not sure. You are over there, Colonel? Oh, it said LED panels. What are they called? I don't see anything called LED panels. Of course, I wouldn't use cobblestone because cobblestone's hideous. I could even use a different stone for each level. I could use something from that page. And then I could decorate around it a bit too. You know what I mean? Put like a border, stairs, something like that. Make it almost look like a... I'm not sure. Not sure. HDPE pellets. Makes sheets, rods, and red mulch. Go right, it makes sheets. That makes plastic 6 and black mulch. Let's see, that makes pink plastic blocks, plastic blocks, plastic block, plastic, plastic, plastic. Neutron activator, pink glow panel. Are you talking about the glow panels? Seen them, but I've never built them. I don't know what they're for. We could do one. All the materials in my Starlight crafting altar and will not craft my lens. Any suggestion? Is the bar all the way to the right? Like the light bar inside of it? If it's not all the way to the right, then that means it's probably not high enough or in a location where there's not enough light. Because of the sheer number, the only thing with that, Colonel, the number of sheer items, there's no way to do it in another shape. The pink bar, if it's pink, it's not light. It needs to be white. If it's pink, then either something's blocking it, something's not, a block is built incorrect, or it's not high enough. It should be all white and glowy if it's full of starlight. Pink means there's something wrong. Not that you did something, just there's something wrong in general. Something's keeping it from working. What's up, Leora? considering some things. Just looking here, trying to build a way to show off 12,000 items, and that's the problem. There's 12,000 items. There's no way to build a room big enough that you can see them all at one time. It's going to be too many items. I'm going to have to move from area to area. But regardless of how I design it, it's still going to take a bunch of time to show 58 pages of all these items, if I was to do it in a video. Oh, so what I'm going to do, Willow, is that I am currently, the challenge we have set for ourselves is I'm going to make one of everything in the JEI that is makeable. Not everything's makeable, of course. Some things like Twilight Force stuff you can't get. Bedrock, I can't do that. So today I did page 1. I took a chest and I made everything on page 1 except Bedrock, because there's just no way to make that except for in creative. And I don't want to cheat. I want to go ahead and earn what I can. So if I take one thing in creative, then no one's going to trust that I didn't take everything. You know what I mean? That's why I probably won't work on this outside of the stream. I may start building up some of the materials to make it, but that'd be the only thing I could think of. You're at Y126. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I got my HUD off. I forgot. $126 should be all right. You might maybe go all the way higher. Again, yeah. The only problem with that turtle is again just it's not going to be easy to navigate it if I do it all as 58 rooms. For the same purpose as what was looked at earlier, from a boring point of view, waiting while I walk from one room to the next room to the next room is going to take way longer than me flying from a location to a location. I would rather be able to fly and show the things. As for the thing, you may, depending on what size of an altar you've made, you may need to start using some of the components that add more light. There's like the mirrors and the lenses and such that can provide more light. I apologize, off the top of my head, I'm not sure which altar you have. Starlight Crafting Altar. User. Okay, so that one. Yeah, that one shouldn't need any extra stuff. I'll be honest, without seeing it, it's hard to know. And you may just have a bad one. Not that you did it wrong, but sometimes if you... a block can just glitch. Sometimes breaking it, making another one can help. Now, you have the altar, but do you have it on the base altar? I want to say by the Starlight altar, you have to have it on the altar that you build underneath of it. That altar goes on top of a thing you make out of marble and black marble. If that's not made or not made correctly, it won't be pulling the right amount of light. So that might be hurting. You may want to check your book to see whether or not there's a base that has to go on top of. You're just flying along. It'd be easier. That's what I was thinking. It'd be easier to show on the stream. Well, what I would do, each of these would be a page, right? Because no one's going to read them. It would look, to be honest with you, what I'm trying to do is to reproduce the JEI for all intents and purposes. Except I'm going to have a pedestal. So because the pedestals are black, everything will be floating in front of the pedestal behind it, which should frame it real well, except for the one or two things that are black. But I'm going to run into that same problem with anything that I use. If I use cobblestone, the cobblestone's not going to be visible, you know. So that's always going to be an issue. Something won't show. Again, I wouldn't use cobblestone. I would use something different, even though most of it's going to be hidden. This is just a test. So each one of these would have a pedestal with the thing floating on top of it. And then I can come up here. I can turn off my HUD, say, okay, here we go. Here's page 1. And then it's looking like I can even pull up the JEI at that point. You're like, look, bam, page 1. Hang on. Page 1. Page 1. You know, kind of a thing. Show each one. So that's the thought anyways. I was just throwing that there to show you. I might even do it slightly different than that, but that's what I was thinking anyways. Something of that nature. Did I get my floaty block? Break my heart, I lose my floaty block. Stone brick might work. It has to be something that I can make in large quantities relatively easily, to be honest. Anything like these lava bricks, I mean, I need 12,000 minimum. Just, did we say 12,000? Is that what it was? 12,000 for all the pages? That's a horrendous lot of bricks to put together of anything. So definitely using gray bricks, like regular bricks, would be the easiest thing to do. And with those, I can put the flare lanterns behind it, which will let the light come through so they're lit up and I don't have to worry about monsters. 12,528. Which comment, Colonel? I apologize. I'm not sure which one you're referencing. But what I think I would do is not only would I have that, but I might frame it, the stairs, in something. Like frame that page and give it a frame of some block that looks cool. Oh, I know exactly which one we should do, too. I just don't remember what it's called. Oh, crap. I hate when I forget these things. Oh, the sleep it? No, man. Opinions are opinions, man. I want to hear them. Again, you're a viewer of the channel, right? Not everybody's going to like everything, but hearing that feedback helps. Because, don't get me wrong, it gets me thinking about it. And you're right. Is it machine block? Is that what I'm thinking of? No, it's not machine block. It's the one that pulsates and looks like it has glyphs on it. Tobias stones. Not what they're called, but that's what I like to call it. I don't remember the actual name. I use it a lot because I like them. For the life of it, I can never remember what they're called. Or, I could also use those castle bricks with the colored runes on them. That would also be something that would be kind of cool. Is it void stone? Right now I'm just looking in horror at all the things I have to find and make. Ugh. So many things. So many things. So many things. Oh, man. Oh, the Tinker's stuff. Ugh. I will be making that chocolate armor Paul wanted to see. All the enchanting books and potions. Like, there they are. Voidstone. Yeah, you were correct. It's a Voidstone. I got kind of caught up in the middle of looking at this. I don't think I've ever used sandstone scribbles before. I've never noticed that. Those are hieroglyphics. Huh. I've never noticed that brick before. I need a chisel. I want to see what this looks like. I've never chiseled sandstone before. Look at that. That is amazing. Why did I not know this? Skulls. Grabbing a bunch of the different ones. Look how cool those are. It won't work for what we're doing now. It's not flashy enough for my taste. But for building something out of that, that would be a really cool... Like, I could build a giant pyramid. In that giant pyramid, made of regular stone, I could have a maze built using these as designed as kind of the walls and such. I'm thinking let's play at this point, not a regular. I could build a giant pyramid maze that you have to find your way to the top. I have 4 entrances on the bottom, or 6 or 8, 2 entrances on each side, and people can go in And it's all about finding your way up or down. Yeah, in the Let's Play world, definitely. I would do that where I could let people play that. That would be a big build. That would not be fast. Because I would basically have to make a maze, put a lid over it, make another maze smaller, put a lid over, you know what I mean? I would be making a maze. Like, I could use the same idea, the design I used my maze in the last one. I would just have to make it square and then a smaller one, and have certain locations where stairs or ladders come up. And there may be some spots where you have to go down to get back up again. You got to get down to get up. You got to get up to get down. Wow. I think that would be a very cool idea. Wow, I like that. This would be a good designing block for something like that. And I could put monsters and give you swords. I love it. I love that. I'm keeping those because I'll need them later anyways. But that is, I mean, we just came across that. Like, that's what I love about this game. I love about this mod pack. I'm sure other mod packs are just like this. But every time I go through looking for something, I find something I've never seen before. Something as silly as just a chiseled sandstone. And that gives me idea for a whole brand new build that will probably take me weeks to build. But so we could play something for 15 minutes. And I don't care. That sounds to me like an awesome use of my time. You know, because most of the time I'll be doing it here while I'm doing my other job that I don't like anyways. But still, you know what I mean? I do hide them in every world, don't I? I do. But for Voidstone, that's kind of what we were looking at a moment ago. That's what I was... I got rid of my chisel. So for those of you who are wondering what the heck I was talking... I already have it on me. So I love Voidstone. Voidstone is one of my favorites. It's not all of my favorite, but it's one option. Let's see. Which one would I... Let's grab that one. The Voidstone is a cool looking block. This is actually... I'm not sure that's the one I'm thinking of. There's supposed to be one that pulsates. Yeah, I never put it together. I've still got it saved. I've just never extracted the file for it or pulled the backup. So I had a couple of things I wanted to do in it, and then we ran into all those PC problems, and I honestly just forgot all about it as we were jumping to the other packs. So I need to take a couple hours, jump in there, finish it up, and then put it out for people. It was something like this, but it pulsated. Wait, maybe it's fancy. Okay. What the hell is this called? Futura. This is it. This is the one I want. Yes, that's the one I want. I'm going to need all these anyways. So everything I'm making as a test, I'm going to need for the big old challenge anyways. So I need Futura blocks. So easy to build. That's another good thing about this. If I do use this, it would be very, very easy to make them. It's just cobblestone and redstone. I love that way that looks. I like the visual on it. I don't know if I'd want to use that for the actual things the pillars stand on, though. See how that looks. We'll do a quick test here. We got... Base Futura blocks actually look really cool, too. I almost never use these, but they're very sleek blocks. Was my caps on again? Yeah, I'm horrible for that. So, you know, like the other day... you guys were big bullies and got me to drink too much. And then I got very toasty. I mean, totally your guys' fault. Mostly Teresa's. But when all that happened... Well, that doesn't... I chiseled it by accident. That was not intended. I spilled water on my keyboard. You know, that's what I was thinking. The gray ones might look good as the pedestals, too. They're a very pretty block. So, I'm trying to do a couple levels of them just to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking here. And if this doesn't work, we can just use the other ones, right? Bear with me a moment. Let me grab a pedestal. Yeah, these will be super easy to make, too, which would be nice. And we'll put a pot course fruit on there, because it's one of the things that's going to go on there. So it doesn't hurt. So, like, if I did that... and then I'm flying from left to right. I think I agree. I think that the gray, saving the purple for the outline would be would be a nicer flare. And then I would put a couple just spaces of air maybe between pages of the JEI. I think I agree with you guys. Yeah, the gray one would probably be better. So let's test that. Now they're a little floaty there right now, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just so fast. Super fast. Put them on there so we can get an accurate look at it. I think that looks a little cleaner. Again, most of this is going to be black pillars. You're not going to see a lot of this. Right, exactly. So I just put them on the sides because I don't have room on the top or bottom, but I would frame the top or bottom with them as well. And then this space that's underneath, I can put flare lanterns to make sure no monsters spawn on this stuff. So, I was already on it. I don't know why I do these things. Pedestal, you make me a bunch. You make me a bunch. Just trying to give you guys an idea of the visual. Right. There, put a chisel there, that there, that there, controller there. What do you guys think? Most of the gray will be hidden, but I think the gray behind the black might be better than the pulsating. And there are a few items that are black, like wool and such, that are just going to be hard to see no matter what I put behind them, because the pedestal is going to do it. And if I put a space between these height-wise, it's just going to be too big to fit in frame. I want to be able to see everything in frame without having to be this far back. You know what I mean? I want to be relatively close enough. And I'll probably be looking down on it at a bit of an angle, so the ramp is a little bit straighter looking as I'm looking down. Need that. Everything else has got to go. Come on, work with me. Easy fix. Get all my stuff back. Gun, Paxel. Was in there. Oh, got my gun out. I was like, why am I so zoomed in? There we are. But again, the dark iron's not too bad. The pedestals aren't that bad to make. The Futura block is super easy to make. And I think that's going to be the big perk. So I can work on building some of that outside the stream, as well as building up ingots of everything under the sun. You know what I mean? And then for essence, we've already got 139 nature essence. That's fine. We may have to pick up stuff. Oh, you're good. Oh, you got to go? Hey, not a problem, man. Have yourself a great one. Thank you for coming by and for the help. I think that would work deliciously. So what I could do is I could build it and put the box of stuff on it. Wish there was a way to pick that up with the stuff in it and go through the portal, which there is not. I will figure it out. Oh. All right. Like that a lot. The only way to get the front to point out the right direction. Because it always, when you pick up something, it always goes the direction opposite of it. All right. I like that. I like that. We've come into some ideas today I think are going to be very beneficial. Now, again, just as a quick aside, there are no streams tomorrow. It's Tuesdays, the one day I take off to work on tutorials and such. Plus, I have doctor's appointments, things like that. I got one in the morning. My goal is to try, I was going to try to put out the automated polymer tutorial and the automated simulation chamber for deep mob learning. Because I had that glitch earlier today, I may not have time for both. So I definitely want to try to get the polymer out, mostly because it's huge and it's taking up the entire tutorial area. So I've got to get it filmed so I can break it down and start doing the other ones. But I have to get that filmed tomorrow. That tutorial is going to average, I think, at this point, 35 to 40 minutes long. I just don't know how I'm going to make it any shorter. There's just so much information on building that. Because I have to go over the build and say, this is how everything works, and then actually build it to see how the components come together. I might be able to shorten the first part where I'm just doing the overview. Maybe not to go into so much detail in the overview, so I can spend more time doing detail in the actual build. That might work. All right, so let's take a few minutes to make a whole mess of these chests, right? Because I'm going to need to. By the way, every time you go to another dimension, it resets this, and it drives me crazy. Grab some chests. Let's make some more. Chests. That's all the chests you're going to give me. I don't have any wood. Part of the problem. I may also spend some time by myself zipping around the Twilight Forest, seeing if I can find any more of the Twilight saplings I don't have yet. Because there are a few, and not all of them may be available. I also apologize. We were in the middle of something, and I meant to make a point of going back. And I did not. Someone was asking about the advancement in the Twilight Forest. And I apologize I didn't address it because we were right in the middle of something, but I did want to go back to that. So we were talking. The advancement we're talking about is this one, maniacal dendrologist. To my understanding, the way it's been explained to me, there are several items on this list that at the current time you cannot make. It takes several pieces of material to do this that you can't get in the Sky Factory 4 version of the Twilight Forest. That's what I've been told. I've never tried to do it specifically for that. If you look, you need everything from the time tree, you need the mangrove tree. There's all the different trees that I'm not sure you can get all of them at this point. So I was told that's one that doesn't work. I can't confirm it because I've never actually tried, but maybe that's something that we'll take a look at. And I think what he was running into as a problem is that when he was trying to make some of the things like the canopy plate and the plates and buttons out of those woods, it was just making regular oak versions of it. So I'll take a look at that and then see. Maybe that's something we'll do one night. Just see if we can go in there and tackle a bunch of those and see if we can get that finished. I've never tried, especially since there's no real reward for it other than completionist stuff, which very often I am, mind you. But in that one, I didn't care. Bear with me a second as I grab myself a strawberry roll. Strawberry rolls, my new favorite addiction for snacks. If you don't know what a strawberry roll is, man, I feel sorry for you. It's a pastry made by Little Debbie. I think it's Little Debbie. Little Debbie makes them herself. Little girl worked to death in a kitchen. Very sad story, but delicious treats. Oh, it was Robin. Thank you. So yeah, that's been my concern. But right off the bat, let me see what wood I do have, and we'll see if it works. So I have time wood and canopy tree wood. Okay, so let's see what we can make out of those. So I need canopy plate. So that's one of them. Let's start with canopy plate. Canopy trapdoor. Canopy pressure plate. Okay, I'm sure that's what it means. God, I hope so. You're right. It turns to a wooden pressure plate. Now, hang on a second. Canopy plate. Where did I see that? Where was canopy plate? Canopy plate. So it's right on the first row, smack dab in the middle. See if I get credit for it. Canopy plate's still in there. So yeah, I think that's glitched because it's not letting me make it out of the appropriate wood. I don't know how you would. Wood. I think that's the issue. Fortunately, you don't actually have to have it, but you know, it'll work. And the person who reminded me you can make chests out of logs. Thank you. I honestly, for some reason, completely forgotten that. You are wiser than I. Fence. Yes. Those are those trapdoors as well. That was my concern. Like I said, I want to say that part I've run into before. Like I said, when I was having problems with it first, that's what I was told. I was told, hey, the problem you're running into is that you can't make all of them because not all the components are in there. Oh, okay. That sucks, but okay. What am I missing? Iron. What do you mean, bong? Oh, I didn't take the other one out. The bong threw me there for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. You bong me. I know what I'm doing. By God. Ran out of iron now. What was that? Oh, that was all the rest of the iron I was trying to take out. Excellent. Convenience. What am I missing? Chest. Just making a bunch of these so we can have some ready for when we decide for like the next stream when we go through things. I'm not sure if I'll have time to work on this between now and when we stream this next, because that will be Wednesday night, right? Yes. So Wednesday, again, no streams tomorrow, but then Wednesday, I have a 3-hour stream of Subnautica in the early afternoon, and then I have a 6-hour Sky Factory stream that day. So I have a feeling we'll get a lot of this stuff knocked out. And we may take a couple hours of that 6 hours to jump over to the Let's Play server. Maybe we'll get a start on that pyramid. Maybe that's okay with you? I was doing that. But yeah, that may be something we could try. These will be for that. Now I'll put the rest in there. Luckily, these are not actually blocks that you need. We got page 1, page 2. We got 30 minutes. Is there anything anybody has any questions about, issues with, or something they'd like me to go over? Or should I start working on page 2? Or should I go out and start working on the water dome? How would you like to end the last of your... Hello, Nick. So I used plastic. I really like the plastic. Page 2? All right, we'll get a start on it then. Page 2. This will take a lot more clicking left and right. That's going to be the other issue. Because as I bounce back and forth and search, I'm going to have to keep clicking to that page. The further we get in, it's going to be harder. That looks so complicated? What is it that you're seeing that looks complicated? I would be happy to go over it with you. Grab a stack of each. Can't remember the color order they go in. I can fix that once I back out of here. See, now I back out, I got to click the page too. Okay, so it's red, then orange. Red, then orange. Why do I have more red? Shoot, I don't have pink. There we are. I just didn't grab the right one. Okay. Page 2. I will also need Oxeye Daisy and the Shrooms. Maybe that many things. No, there. Ox. And Shrooms. Oh, okay. Oh, Shroom and Shroom. Easy enough. Torch, chest, and ladder. Okay. Torch, chest, ladder. No, you don't have to. Just all the flying crystal things and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, no, it's there can be a lot to it. We have a lot going on, but that's kind of the fun of it, right? So, anyways, Nick, I'll give you a quick brief tour. I don't know if you've been here before, but this is my base. I have a little castle here that we've made. I've got automated wither killer. That's my mob farm over there. That's my animal farm. On top of my castle, I have my whatever this is, my farm. And then here's regular floor. Down here's my basement where my storage is. And then way up top here, I have where I make my compact machines. And then I was challenged to build a gladiatorial arena. So we built one of those. That turned out really well. I'm real happy with that. I'm going to redo this again on the Let's Play server. But I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Much better than I thought it was going to be. So the build I'm doing right now is this, which is a water dome. So basically I've built this big falling water dome. And inside is this crystal. Not sure, still figuring out exactly what I'm going to put in here. Maybe make it a big indoor snow globe. We make it like a Christmas area, snow and such. We also talked about maybe doing a like a garden. There's a couple options there. Not completely sure yet. But yeah. And then of course the majority of the stuff we've been working on lately have been our compact machines. And that's where we've been automating different processes inside of compact machines to cut down on lag and automate different processes in the game. This is automated CPU fuel. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I only stream here, to be honest. I appreciate it. I do have a Twitch, but I've not streamed there in 2 years. I do all my streaming on YouTube, but appreciate that. I stream on YouTube almost every day of the week. Tuesday is the only day I don't stream. Was it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I stream twice. So I'm on here most days of the week. Love to have you. Should join our Discord channel. Come in and hang out with us. My website, Onlydraven.com. There's a button on the top. Click on that. Bring you right into the Discord. Lots of people in there, all chatting about Minecraft. We'd love to have you. All right. We got a ladder. So now I need snow. Oh. Okay. I will need to make snow blocks. The blocks are made. So right now what we're doing is we are making one of everything in the JEI crafting menu that is possible to make. We're working on right now. So I'm just kind of going along making some of this easy stuff. Whoa, stone monster egg. Can't make that one. Cobblestone monster. I can't make any of the monster eggs, so those ones are going to have to be left out. I subscribed. Why do you have so many subs but no one's in the stream? I'll be honest with you, most people find my channel through my tutorials. I've been putting out specifically Sky Factory 4, but also other Minecraft tutorials to help people who are playing the game. That's what the channel started as, and that's still where most people find me, from short 5 to 10 minute guides showing you how to do different stuff in Minecraft. I've been streaming now for about, what, year and a half, I'd say. And some nights are longer than others. This is a little bit, it's 12:30 p.m. here. It's a little later in the evening. Certain days are better than others. Sunday and Monday are usually pretty heavy. can't make any of the monster eggs. Sad days, everybody. We're going to have to skip the monster egg. Vines. Hey, I can actually make those now. That's nice. Lily pad. Some of that. Nether brick. Oh, wait, what do I have there? Nether brick. Nether brick. Nether brick. Nether brick. All your brick are belong to Draven. All right. Oh, enchantment table. I never have a book made. I really need to be better about making some books. Enchantment table. Oh, can't make an end portal. Here we are running into the things we can't make, right? We knew it was going to happen eventually. At least none of it's stuff that's just hard to make. Oh, wait a minute. What do I need? Oh, I need some of that. Oh, I didn't take all my vines. That'd be cool. Oh, I'm going to have to stain some glass. Distressing. Step 1. Step 1. 12:30 for you too? Yeah. I'm located on the East Coast, down in Tennessee. So, all of my stuff is posted in Eastern Standard. I have a full streaming schedule on my website too. If you are interested in swinging by later, it's a good place to see. I update it every month. I'm really excited. I've got some big events coming up. So again, for those of you who may not have been here before or heard me talk about this previously, what in the name of all that's holy? I have a couple big things coming up. So next Wednesday, not Wednesday after tomorrow, but next week's Wednesday, the 26th, is my birthday. So I chatted with my family about it, who is cool with the fact that I want to spend my birthday hanging out with all you guys. So I am going to... What? Not make enough glass? Why is it not giving me the glass I need? I know I have a ton of... Oh, it's asking for specific glass. So yes, I'm going to be streaming extra long, probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 hours, I think, that day. So, I don't know, I might come up with some special fun stuff to do. We won't be all Minecraft that day. We'll play some Jackbox with the community. That's always a ton of fun. So after we do that, we'll do some of that. Probably do some GTA with the community. Anybody out there who likes to play GTA? We'll probably jump on GTA for a couple hours. Maybe do some races, some death matches and such. What else? I said, I know we're going to do Jackbox. I haven't decided what all yet, other than side of that. But anyway, just something fun to hang out with my community. Hopefully some of you will be able to make it by for at least part of it. And then next month, I'm going to join the Discord. Excellent. We'd love to have you. Next month, I'm not sure which date yet, but again, it'll be a Wednesday. And I'll be the first to admit, I understand Wednesday is not the best day to do an extra long stream for most people. And I apologize, but unfortunately, my only days off of my other horrible, sad, heartbreaking trash job is Wednesdays. And Thursdays, and I'd rather not cancel Merge Worlds if I can help it. So Wednesday's really the best day for me to do it. That said, I may not start till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon and run till 2 or 3 in the morning, my time, Eastern. So that way there's a little bit more time for everybody to kind of hang out, hopefully. But next month on a Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a charity stream for my local animal shelter. So there's a charity called Friends of Oak Ridge Animal Shelter. And as many charities are experiencing over the last year or two, it is a very hard time for charities. A lot less donations are coming in because people just don't have it. Some people are out of work. Some people are sick. Some people just, loss of people. It's not in a lot of people's budgets. So charities are really, really hurting. Which one I finished? So I'm going to be doing a charity stream where all donations made during that stream go to that charity. I will have a Facebook fundraiser for it set up, probably for the entire month. But the overall, give me a bottle. But yeah, it should be hopefully a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will be able to come back. No, I'm out of quartz. Thought that might happen. Boop, boop, boop. Now, which one squishes quartz? Torch. You? It is. But yeah, so I'm going to do a charity to help out some animals. There where I got my kitties. You guys love seeing my kitties. So I may try to get a cat cam going that day, or see if I can get the kitties on camera a little bit more than normal. And I'm going to have some fun and interesting stuff that hopefully I'll have goals. We hit certain amounts during the stream. I may do incredibly strange and weird things. Somebody said I should do the Jaeger hour. For every donation, it's always a guaranteed Jaeger shot. Yes, I have 3 kitties. I have a big black boy kitty named Midnight, a little tortoiseshell girl named Patches, and then my personal kitty, Buffy, who's a little orange girl. In fact, if somebody wouldn't mind throwing out the Buffy butt emoji, I would appreciate it. I love Buffy. All right, what was I working on? Page 2. Whoa! Okay, where am I? Where did I get the water bottle from? Why was I making a water bottle? That's not even here. I'm very confused. Hold on, what did I do with that water? There it is. The Buffy butt emoji. I don't know where I got that water bottle from. There it is. Look at all those Buffy butts popping up there. I love you guys. Yes, Teresa, I know you would. I know you would. And I probably wouldn't do these back to back. But we also had talked about the mystery hour. Where I don't know if it'd be 10 or not. It might be for every $20 or $25 with a donation. It's a guaranteed mystery bag pull. Because again, I'm gonna try to make a whole bunch. I won't when I have hours set aside for specific things like that. I will not be able to do $10 spins, everything. Because to be honest with you, I mean, it'd be great if we could make across the month $1,000. That's a lot. I'm not saying we would, but throwing that out there as a dream goal. Can you imagine doing that in one stream and how many shots I would have if I did it for every 10? It would kill me. So there will be allocated hours for donations that equal shots. But I will make sure that it is worth your money during those hours if you do it. Topbox says, hey, I can't stick around for long, but your tutorials help me out so much. So also your help. Thanks for making the content, and you don't have to. And happy birthday, Brianna. Well, thank you very much, Topbox. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming by. Got to go too? No problem, Nick. We appreciate having you, man. Thanks for swinging by. All right, so somehow I got way off course. I don't know where I was finding bottles. I don't even know why the bottle popped up in my mind. But I need some acacia leaves. I need acacia leaves, and I need dark oak leaves. Okay. Oh, I should have put them in better. Acacia leaves. Oh, speaking of kitties, somebody just rubbed against my leg. Who's that down there? That was Patches. Yeah, it's getting time for Patches to want some treats. If I don't say that loud, she'll hear me. Slime block. See that? That's not the block that was there a minute ago. I could have sworn it. Yeah, maybe I'm seeing things. White carpet. Orange carpet. Oh no. All right. We're gonna take a quick pause in the middle of this process. I'm gonna make a bunch of dye. Red and yellow, right? Red and yellow. Don't have the yellow. Okay. All right. Here, make some yellow then. Yellow dye. No, I've got these things out the wazoo. I need to go ahead and get them going. But I keep have to make the same dye, and we're going to be making so many different colored of stuff. It only makes sense for me to have a bunch of these dyes ready. I think you had typed glass. Oh, maybe that's where it came from. You could be completely right. Oh, poo. 2 dyes become a dye for magenta. Gotta go pink first. Go. Pinks first. What else went with magenta? Purple. Get over here and make purple then. Come on. Oh yeah. One red. That I can do. Oh, ran out of red finally. Okay, back to red. Oh, let's get some red going. And I was making some purple. I think I made enough purple. I just want a stack of every color. It's kind of what I'm at this point. Stack, good. Got that. So now I need light blue. That'll be an easy one. Yellow we just did. Lime, ew. Actually, lime's alright. Couple stacks of lime. Excellent. We just did pink. Gray carpet. Black and white. That we should have plenty of. Light gray. Probably have enough flowers to do that by itself. I do. Excellent. Light gray. Cyan. Where are you gonna... It's going to be stuck in my hand. Oh, no. I've run out of the cactus. But I haven't. I have 5,000 cactus. I just need to cook them. Get to toasting. There we are. Wait. Turn that on. That'll work. Okay. I'll get back. You know what? I'm just going to do this. The same order, so why not? We were doing lime. Lime. Oh, only, really? 44. Okay, so I got 145 of those. That's not bad. Magenta, I have 70. That's fine. That's fine. After that is yellow. I have no... Oh, because it's not called yellow dye. That red and yellow won't pop in there. Light blue, I've got magenta, purple. I have purple. They aren't in the same... They're not all in the same order after all. Orange, I got... I think that's all of them. I think I may have all of them at that point. Okay. We'll continue. Orange, wool. 9. Pink. So I really only need 2. I might need wool for more stuff later. So that's where I'm kind of on the fence here, right? 9. Light blue. Yellow. Some other wool in there. Again, I'm sure we're going to need it for something later. I'm going to go get stabbed tomorrow. Odd intro, I know. I get an injection every 2 months at my dermatologist for psoriasis. And I was supposed to get it 2 weeks ago. But I called them and I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to come get my shot tomorrow. And they're like, yes, you are. I'm like, I just got my second shot of the vaccine yesterday. Is that a problem? And they're like, yes, it is. Like, you can't come in for 2 more weeks. I'm like, okay. Because the shot that I take lowers my immune system. So they're like, you can't do that. I have an overactive immune system. Ooh. I didn't make any cyan dye. Okay. Oh. All right, we got that. Purple. So yes, I have an overactive immune system, so when I'm not sick, my body doesn't know what to do with itself, so it just attacks me. There are a lot worse stuff out there. Consider myself lucky. But it is uncomfortable and irritating, and sometimes embarrassing. A little bit, depending on the situation. But I'm going to go get that injection tomorrow, so... Which is good because I'm a little uncomfortable the last week or so. Definitely when you're off it longer than you should, you can tell. All right, so there's all the wools. Let's go put these away before we go any further. We're not making a bad chunk on... one thing that helped us a bit on page 2 is we couldn't do almost a whole row there. So my body doesn't know what to do with itself, so it just attacks me. That's how it works. So, it's an overactive immune system. So say I was to get a little scratch. My immune system goes there to fight any infection and helps the skin heal. But it doesn't stop. So your body there's 2 parts of your immune system. There's your immune cell, there's a T cell. The T cell basically clamps onto your immune cell, and that's the brain. It tells the immune cell what to do. I make the right amount of T cells. I make way more immune cells. So when they get there, they just don't ever stop fighting. So where I get scratched, the skin keeps growing faster than normal, and it starts to flake or become red and things of that nature. Not always where there's a cut. It could just happen from just in a spot in general. But a lot of times if there's a deep cut or something, you get a big cut or scratch, it'll pop up on there. You are correct. The human body is a turd. Sunflower. I will take some. Sunflower. Lilac. Now I need all the flowers. Lilac. So many flowers. I was prepared for this. Double tall grass. Okay. I'm concerned. I don't know if we can get that. I already chopped a bunch of it down. I didn't get any double high grass. There's the top, the bottom. Nah, it just comes off as grass. No, I can definitely make it taller. The problem is well, it doesn't turn into tall grass when you break it. It just turns into regular grass. I tried chopping the top or chopping at the bottom. All it makes is grass. So it exists within the game, but I don't think it's something you can get. So I'm an X-Men. Yes, I'm a fat Wolverine, basically. Who, if you'll remember, also Canadian. Making you aware, in case you forgot, the Canadians with our super healing factors. Silk Touch? I got Silk Touch on a... Would you put Silk Touch on shears or on a different thing? Oops, I mean put my bone meal away. Can you put Silk Touch on shears? Find out. Silk. Book of Silk Touch. Keep forgetting to make bucks. All right, Terry. Have a good one, sir. Thank you for coming by, as always. Pleasure to have you. Nope. Can't put it on shears. Oh. Where'd my pickaxe go? Silk Touch on it. Huh. Not in there. Where'd I put it? Yeah, it won't let me put Silk Touch on shears. What did I do? My emerald pickaxe that we put that on, right? I mean, didn't I make an emerald pickaxe? A regular emerald pickaxe, but that's not my special one. That's frustrating. Somehow I lost a pickaxe. What an irritant. Okay, well, so be it. I'll make another one. Didn't bring bone meal. Bone meal. No, that just destroyed it. Like a bunch to be on the safe side. No, that just destroyed it. Okay, so you cannot get that. Oh, shoot. I could have done. I already had that. Alright. Yep, it was worth a shot. Like I said, you know, some of these things we're not going to be able to get. And we knew that when we started out, right? That's alright. It never hurts to try. Oh. What have I done? Why is my system clogging? And that one off. And this one back off. Leave me with just the right side. For some reason, as soon as I did that, it started to catch up a little bit. Okay. I guess turning on those other ones somehow overloaded it a little bit. I have been throwing a ton of Ardite in there too, though, as well. Figure out what is overloading this. I even have my laser drill turned off. I had to do this for about 10 minutes the other day to clean out the chest. Once I did, it was fine. I haven't had any problems playing with it forever. Fine all day today. That's all right. We'll get it done. I have been cooking a lot of stuff, though, like the coal I had going on. I had the quartz I had going, so I had a lot of processes running that aren't normal ones. Appreciate that, Turtle, and that is correct. Yeah, we're about to shut down the stream for the day. We're right at that point. I would like to thank everybody for coming by and hanging out with me today. It was appreciated. I had a good time. Hopefully you did as well. If so, whether you're watching this today or 10 years down the road, it'd be awesome if you'd consider hitting the like button. Definitely helps me out a whole bunch and lets me know I'm making stuff that you are enjoying, which is always the end goal. As well, if you haven't already, you're new here, be sure to subscribe so that we can hang out with us all the time. We'd also love to have you in our Discord channel. If you go to my website, Onlydraven.com, there is a button at the top you can click on, take you right in there. A lot of great people helping out in Minecraft, chatting. We would love to have you. It's pretty active. You also find a lot of other things on my website, like links to my socials. I would love it if you guys would give me a follow on Twitter or Instagram or both, or any of my socials. All of them are on there. Tumblr, Snapchat, my Rooster Teeth account's on there right now. I did all of those things. Love to have you. Outside of that, you find links to my tutorials videos, my streaming schedule, PC specs, my audio podcast for Dungeons & Dragons, and the ODG store. You can get some cool Onlydraven Gaming merch, like posters, t-shirts, stickers, and such. That's a big poster. Onlydraven Gaming. I love that. Or anything along that nature. It'd be awesome if you check it out, even to buy anything. Love to hear what you think. We also have a membership program here. If you click the join button anywhere on my YouTube channel, it'll show you what all comes with that. It's like a Twitch sub, only cheaper. $2.99 a month, and you get access to our members-only Minecraft servers. That's a Sky Factory 4 server. That is a Pixelmon server. And also, there's a Let's Play server that I will invite people in from time to time to be in videos and Let's Plays. So all that, I go to members first. You also get access to members-only stream. This upcoming Saturday is our members Jackbox night. Looking forward to that. I haven't got to have one of those in a few weeks now, so that's going to be a ton of fun. What else? That's a whole mess of stuff. So click the join button just to see what it's about. We'd love to have you be a member. But I would like to say thank you to all, and a special thank you to my members, because you folks really do help support this channel and help it grow into what it has become. So if it's horrible, it's your fault. And as well to the wonderful people who have been tipping and donating to the stream. It definitely helps. All right. And an extra special thank you to my moderators, even though they only wish me the worst and they're trying to kill me. Please send help. I'm just kidding. Only one of them is. All right. I'm going to call that a day. We're right at 1 o'clock. Thank you all for coming. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Again, no streams tomorrow, but I'll be back again Wednesday early afternoon for a Subnautica stream and then a 6-hour Sky Factory 4 stream after that. So hopefully we will see you then. All right. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Hey, Patches.